And I am live. Awesome. Good evening, every floof. This be the Caddie. Good evening, good day, good morning, good whatever it is, wherever you are at this fine time of the day. My name is Caddie, if you didn't already know that. And I'm here just for the Nicholas, Nicky, my durable, Nicky. Thank you for resubscribing. You are such a sweet little girl. Thank you, Nicky. You are so wonderful for resubscribing. I love you, little green bean. Abwa. Hello, Nick. Hello. Pff, no, Zero, I'm not joining you wherever you are. I'm streaming right now, dear. Why is it every time I start streaming, that's when people invite me to go to places? Such is life. But good evening, Nick, and good evening, Wild. It is good to see both of you and anyone else that's in here and being the quiets. It is Wednesday. I learned some things this week. Very important things. My previous computer was on my desk under the hutch, which was then directly under the thermostat for the house. Also, it was basically running all day. I never let it go to sleep because I used it as effectively a file server. So that was constantly underneath the thermostat, idling warmly. My new computer sits ajar from that direction, so it is now pumping air up at a blank wall, not up at the thermostat. Also, because the file server is now in the living room, my old computer, this one, I actually go to sleep. So within about an hour of after I've gone to bed, this computer is in sleep mode, aka not generating a smokestack worth of detrimental temperature upwards. So quickly on Monday, when we had a warmer day, I realized I needed to turn the thermostat down a few notches. Because it was toasting in the house. It's like it was 70 something outside. The thermostat was set to 65 and it came on. I'm like, what? It's set to 65. It's 70 something outside. Why the effing hizek is the heat turning on? First, immediately, I just turned the thermostat down to 62 from 65. It had already clocked that room up to 67, meaning the upstairs was up to the mid-70s. Hello there, Sapphire. Oh, hello there, doll. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Oh, you're such a sweetie. Welcome, first-time chatter there, and thank you for joining us. I think my phone just fell out of my pocket on the floor. Well, that's convenient. I don't want to, sit on that. And Sapphire, you followed as well. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That was really nice of you. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you for following, and thank you for chatting. And sorry, I had to reach over and pick up my phone off the floor because apparently it slid out of my pocket as I'm sitting here. Yes, I'm cheating. I'm a bad streamer. I have yet to, I turned in the process. I have yet to use my tracker since I have switched over to this computer. And absolutely, little Babkin, you're allowed in. No, thank you. I'm not going to join you. Elsewhere, person. No problem. And I have the same issue all the time. Oh, the phone falling out of the pocket? I hate that. this particular type of pair of pants, which I have several of, and they're really comfy, if I'm tilting back in my chair at all, it's just like, it's the perfect angle. If it's not caught there the right way, floop. Also, when I'm in the car, if I'm wearing these pants, I make sure and put my phone in my jacket pocket. Otherwise, I get out of the car and realize, oh, my phone's not on me. That's a problem. I kind of don't not want to have lost that in the store. Every time, though, it's always been in the car. So like, yeah. um, But yes, it is nice having my gaming rig be allowed to be in the off position, or at least the sleep position, while I'm sleeping and at work. So it's getting to relax. It'll increase the longevity of my gaming rig, as opposed to it just being a file server 24/7, ready for my every beck and call. So happy about that. It did give me a scare tonight, though, because I did Windows updates last night as I went to bed. Hi, Babkin. Hover, Babkin.
Hello.
Good girl. You're a cutie pie. Well, I did the Windows updates last night and set the computer to restart, assuming that it was going to be basically up and ready to go when I woke up. Well, when I got off work today, it'll just be in sleep mode. Well, when I came down on my last break at 5 o'clock, a little after 5, I saw, the fans are lit up, and so's the front LED bar. It's not in sleep mode. That's weird. Well, let me just take a look. So I turned on my monitors and wiggled the mouse. Nothing happened. Uh-oh. And I looked at my backlit keyboard, and it was not lit up. Uh-oh. So after a bunch of mashing keys and wiggling more, I decided, all right, we're just going to do this. I held the power button in until the computer shut off and turned it back on, and it also didn't come on. Second uh-oh in a row. I let it go for a bit, just thinking, okay, maybe I just annoyed it. It's fine. It'll be okay. And after about 10 minutes, I did that. All right, we're doing this again. Held the power button in. This time I just had to press it and it went off. So I'm like, yeah, it was in stuck mode there somehow. Turned her back on. Booted right up to loading up, saying, Windows is completing your update. It's at 95%. Don't turn your computer off. I'm like, hell no, I won't. You're up now. We're good. And then here, just as I was about to start this, about 15 minutes before I start streaming, I usually 15 to 20 minutes before I load up Steam VR and all that fun jazz I need to do stuff. So I turned Steam VR on. After all that first excitement for today, I was like, everything should be fine. We've booted up and it doesn't detect my headset. Well, shoot. Fortunately, it was nice and early, so I restarted Steam, unplugged and replugged my headset from the at the umbilical break point. And fortunately, yes, it did see everything then. And obviously, we're here, so I didn't fail completely. We made it in. Huzzah. And I'm assuming you all can hear me. It looks like noise making. Good. Here, I'm worried. I'm worried about everything. That's my job as a streamer, worrying that everything is failing at any given second. Okay. Good, good, good. Nothing is frozen. Nothing is broken. Bearable. But it's been working out pretty nice having the gaming rig be not the file server and the file server being the other room and being on a lower power situation. Because a file server doesn't need to have a 3080 parked in its graphics card slot. That sounded like a fire truck going by. That's not a good noise. Hopefully that's not anywhere near us. It went by pretty quick though, so yay. But a file server doesn't need to have a 3080 running in it. Extra RAM, definitely good for it. So that's what it ended up with. Both of the previous computers' RAMs. And it has been working really like a champ. On pretty much every other location in the house, I tend to drag and drop on and off of that computer for years. In fact, previous my computer was always the file server as well. So I was just used to the fact that I just accessed all those files from, well, everywhere with everything. I have several cheap laptops throughout the house in different parts of the house. And I have the all-in-one computer that I use next to my work computer for relaxing. And I like to be able to access my files from all of these places. And it still works like a charm now that it's no longer my gaming rig. In fact, it's sitting on a gigabit network point, so it is giving maximum output into the network. It is right next to the wireless access point. It's plugged into the same switch that is, that houses the east side of our house. So that's all super fast accessible there. That's really convenient. Mostly because that's where most of my wireless devices end up getting connected to, because it's closer to where they are. And another good girl wants to visit. Commander! So if I make you a 150-foot Cat 6 cable, you can go wired everywhere in the house? 150 feet. Probably, honestly, 160 feet. That's a tough question, because you'd have to measure linear, like going around walls and stuff, theoretically, if I had plugged it in somewhere. I know I use a 50-foot cable to go from right next to where I'm sitting to upstairs in the room above here by going out in the hall, through the closet, up the closet, back into the room above this one, and then into a switch in that room. I really should buy a spool of Cat 6 and work with that instead of the Cat 5e, but I have probably hundreds of feet left of Cat 5e in my spool, so it's hard to not keep using it, especially since it does succeed at gigabit. I bought a spool last time I was there. Oh, did you buy a spool just because you were going to do it at our house? You naughty, naughty, naughty kitsune. You're not supposed to spend money for reasons of us. Hello, lovely Crystal.
Hi.
You're a cute pupper today. Meow.
You're a cute bun.
Meow. Thank you. I like your orange accents. It's very flamedy.
Oh, I was just gonna use it to find you guys, but you were outside, so.
Oh, sorry. I went and found a nice backdrop of mountains and that. I like mountains and that. Brought, not bought. Okay. You're allowed to have brought, not bought. That's fine. I misread that. I was just making sure. Just making sure. Okay, it's better. um, but I did make use of another thing that came into my paws from yours this week for another use. The webcam, since I've been plugging it into the now front panel of this computer, I decided I would try taking it out to the living room when I'm recording a fursuit video. Also, now that the fursuit video recording device didn't have a webcam built into it, I was either put my older webcam out there or sneaker net this one back and forth. Well, I sneaker netted it out there, and wow, that is much nicer. I was really enjoying how good the picture showed up on that recording, and I'm looking forward to all future videos looking that nice. I did have a wardrobe malfunction. I didn't notice until after I was done recording, but it's not that bad, so I'm not going to complain. The video will still exist, and I will keep recording more stuff like that. For the moment, though, we may be limited on one record a week for YouTube due to I'm streaming currently 3 days a week, and I'm okay with either situation. You are now a Pokemon. That's pretty. Lugia.
Mm-hmm. Yes. With giant hands, apparently.
Well, yeah, that's what Lugia has, these giant wingy flap hands. Also, little sleeping hover babkin.
There.
Holding up the little babkin. Good work. She needs all the support she can get.
Yes.
But the webcam is really nice, and I really appreciate it. It is getting a good workout now, and it will keep getting more of a workout. I will bring it back out here if I end up doing more fursuit gaming streams again, which might happen depending on my mood. It's more effort to do those by far than these, and I really get a lot less interaction from the community. It makes it a little harder for me to, get into it. But if I have free time on, say, an extra day, like a Thursday or a Tuesday or Saturday or something, I might do it. The hard part about the weekend is it's my only days where I'm not working and doing this stuff and or recording things, etc., 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 etc. And it's like I have no free time on a streaming day. It is quite literally, I get off work, have enough time to eat food, make sure I'm not going to get sick before strapping the headset on to barely be able to get the headset off in time to relax and wind down before being able to go to sleep that night. That's a good color. Like you're playing in raspberries.
Yes.
Tonight was a usual Wednesday dinner. The chickpea curry, the chana masala with a bit of chicken added to it. Always a good flavor. Always makes me a happy camper. So that was good. And finished half of it, put the other half in the fridge for tomorrow's lunch. Yeah. Another interesting little tidbit while I was doing stuff today, just piddling around during work. I looked up the prices of a few video cards better than our current ones just to see what the prices were. And again, got about the answer I was expecting. A little tiny bit cheaper, but not by much on either part. 3090 Ti's are running at at the cheapest $1,600, and the cheapest 4090s I saw were $1,800. For the record, $1,800 was how much I spent to rebuild these computers, all but the graphics card, including the case, some bling fans, and 2 hard drives, an i9, 64 gigabytes of RAM, a motherboard that you could like house a small family on. I love our motherboard. And it's like the same price as all of that just for the graphics card. I accept it's the most expensive part now, but it doesn't need to be as expensive as everything else combined. That's too much. And yes, Corvid, gigabizzles. How you do? I do pretty good today. I am doing just ducky. I also realized when I was doing some cleanup this weekend from the old computers, why we had such an easy time plugging in our new computers. I miscalculated how many USB ports were on the back of the old towers. I thought we had 8. I was wrong. We only had 6.
I should be over here, so I'm in frame now.
That would be
I
better.
was in frame before.
Well, we like to see you, so yes, come on over. So we went from 6 regular USB ports of multitude of types to now 10 USB ports. More than half of which are USB 3s on this tower. So we actually have, instead of needing to depend on USB hubs to plug things in, we both have free USB ports in the back, and all our top ports are normally free. And there's even those 2 USB-C ports in the back, which we don't even know what we're going to do with, but we have them. Looking so beautiful, gorgeous Caddie. Oh, thank you, Buffy. You are such a wonderful fluff for Sings, though. And you've already run out of ports. No. The scary thing is, I think I still have 2 available on the back. All 3 are available on the top. And part of the reason why what's full on the back is I did plug in the USB 2 hub that's part of our desks. I just plugged that in for just reasons. So it's either 3 or 4 more ports just sitting there on the desk, ready to roll. I'm hoping to not run out of ports anytime soon. I don't want to plug in the 7-port powered USB hub again. That can stay in the drawer for now. That's perfectly fine to live in the drawer. It's good there. Hugging Caddie. Arrow. Thank you, Buffy, for the hugs. Yours are sweetie. And now you're an Eevee dressed up as an Umbreon. I'm okay with that. That's adorable. Cute pie.
I think Silver might have passed out.
Silver passed out shortly after she came in, so she might have come in and then left the room. But she's a cute little sleepy Pete anyway.
Sleep in her chair.
This could be. And Wild Fox says, V. Yes, that would be a little Eevee there. V. And Corvid is giving little dancy Espeons. Or poundy Espeons. They're doing the bongo cat poundies. All my friends are adorable. This happens to me. It still blows my mind that physical drives, like front-facing opening drives, are not as much of a thing anymore. Like most every case I looked at, still no drive bays on the front. No 5 1/4 whatsoever. So that has finally become not as much a thing. And you're giving little umbies too. Yay! Yes, because Crystal's being dressed up as a little umby. How cute.
Yes.
While I was doing another quest over the last couple of days, I did get some more interesting point of view, but I want to use my 8-inch floppy disk. No, you're not allowed, Commander. We'll buy you a new USB stick. It'll hold. I don't even know if I get one as small as the storage capacity of an 8-inch floppy at this point. I think I have a 128 meg one that's in the drawer that someone was going to throw out once, and I just kept it because it took up almost no room just to keep. I do have my 5.25/3.5 inch combo drive in a drawer upstairs if I ever want to plug it in somewhere, but I don't intend to. I've had several computers since I had it sitting in that drawer wasting space that had bays for it, and I didn't use it. So that says how much I cared. Meow. But I was helping a friend over in the UK part out a major computer upgrade for themselves at a specific budget. And I got really close to their requested budget after a lot of finagling and bedangling. Corvin be giving cute little tongues. Yeah. But I got...
Could be because I was doing tongues or anything.
Oh, you were doing tongues? I didn't know that. I apologize. I wasn't watching. Yeah, you're doing tongues. How cute. Yeah. But for 620 British pounds, I was able to... LOL. I was able to... Or 650 in the end. Have a case and motherboard, processor, RAM, hard drive, everything but the video card, ready to roll. It was an i7, 12th gen, so 2 generations back. That's not bad. That's actually still in the good range. I still was able to squeeze a 2 terabyte NVMe drive in there. So good. An 850 watt power supply, 32 gigabizels of RAM, and a case with bling. I was kind of surprised that at 30 pounds still, I was able to find cases with RGB. Like, ready to roll, plug it into your motherboard RGB. I'm like, nice.
Yeah, if somebody wanted an umbi, here you go.
Very umbilicious. Very shiny. Floppy. And little Babkin woke up. Good girl.
Yes.
Now, in my attempt to keep this under budget, I wound up with a micro ATX motherboard, but I had my personal limits. Had to have at least 4 RAM slots because I want upgradability without sacrificability. I don't want someone to have to buy more RAM to take out their old RAM. I want to have new slots available. Also, another main requirement in my book is at least 1 empty NVMe slot. Love. Yeah. So I picked a motherboard that had 2 NVMe slots on it, so that's better. And the motherboard, I'm not saying it's the Cadillac that I'm driving on right now, but it actually was pretty decent in what it was providing. big difference is mine has the full HD, the full surround audio plugs and optical audio out, and way more USB ports than any human probably should ever need, but we're going to fill them up within a year because something's going to come out and we need it. And a second graphics card slot, which I use. Oh, and more NVMe slots because bigger board, more spaces. Yay! I still find it interesting that I have, coming from my first computers being full of ribbon cables to everything still being on SATA cables on our last computers to now, I have no SATA cables even plugged in on this computer at all. Not a single SATA cable had to be plugged in to make this computer work. I was floored when I figured out I was able to do that. It is so weird looking at the big empty space whenever you don't have drive bays in there and stuff like that, to just be like, that's the video card floating in there by itself. It's almost the whole length of the box, but not the whole length. It's like weird. It's still, I'm still getting used to that. And other than this evening's surprise update funk, this computer has been behaving quite well so far over its a week and a half-ish since it was brought in here to take over the job. I don't regret the purchases. Even though I looked on the website on Amazon and saw our motherboards are now $25 cheaper than when we bought them. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Fine, $50 of now money is $50 of nowness money. I'd rather have gotten them then than sit around and wait another several weeks to have started this project. And you never know when a price is going to drop. You're basically just guessing. Meow. You're so pretty.
Yes.
Good girls.
And so are you.
No. If you wait 3 years,
Yes.
you can buy all the stuff you bought for much less money. Absolutely. See, that's the trick. Every computer part is going to keep getting cheaper. Most every computer part will generally get cheaper as time goes by for some point until it becomes now rare stock, and then it might start to go up again. If people, for some strange reason, want like DDR3 RAM or something like that. And it's like, oh, well, we don't make that anymore. Supply and demand, kids. But that's also why I didn't buy 128 gigs of RAM today. And I didn't buy 2 more NVMe hard drives. Because 3 years from now, when maybe I want 128 gigs of RAM,
Guess what, Caddie? There you go. Merry Christmas.
I'm a good girl. I am a good girl.
Yes.
Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you making me say I'm a good girl. Boop.
And I approve.
And you're a good girl, too.
Meow. So are you.
Meow.
Because you just admitted it.
Meow. But yeah, 3 years down the road, when I want 128 gigs of RAM or another hard drive put in here for more storage space, price will have dropped more. And I can get that another 64 gigs of DDR5 and jam it in those slots, or unscrew stuff so I can get to the other 2 NVMe slots and jam hard drives in there. No, Commander, I don't need a DDR3 at the moment. I actually have, I don't know how much it is that I have sitting in the drawer in the craft room with a bunch of the spare parts, but if anyone needs DDR3, I also have some of it sitting around too. Really nice stuff. I think it's all Ripjaws by G-Skill. But last computers when they were sacrificed to the heathen gods of the garbage can, I pulled out everything that was useful, and that included potentially the RAM. So, yeah, that's in a drawer. Also does come down to what takes up a lot of space and what doesn't, because I was sick having the empty, pointless cases sitting in the garage taking up space that were never ever going to get turned back on again, that were definitely already in problematic levels. So I don't miss them. They are gone. And no one needed a processor as old as those were, because our ones we just surrendered from useful were 6-year-old computers, and those ones were older. Valerie says, hi, guys and gals. And Silver says, hi to Valerie. And Valerie goes, yippee. Hello, little moth. It is good to see you this evening. Thank you for joining us. I hope your day went well. And it was nice chatting with you a little bit in the evenings and today. You are a very sweet little moth. Good to see you, loves. Aw, well, it is lovely to see you, too. I'm hoping to not need to do anything really big computer-wise for a long time to come. I am really hoping to go for a few years without having to change anything out. I mean, my graphics card is doing great. I may be grumbling at the fact that to get anything faster than what I have, I'd have to pay $1,600 for just a tiny step up, or $1,800 for a slightly bigger tiny step up from what I have. But that doesn't mean I need to make that step up. If everything is behaving well, I have no reason to complain about that. So I'm going to do my best not to. Kind of hard sometimes because, I like to complain. I can close that tab now. That no longer needs to be open. Dink. And dink. Oh, good. That's doing it again. Yay. And make sure I haven't messed anything up yet. Good. I have not broken anything yet tonight. Something's wrong. But it's been a relaxing couple of days. Not too much bad has happened. That video recording went really good yesterday, and even getting to sit down and relax afterwards a good bit, I also got some more stuff done. I got more fabric cut for my poodle fursuit, Frou, and I started sewing on that. My camera's off. I'm going to fix that. There. Now we're more centered. Last we'd talked, I had effectively created a poodle jacket is where I would put it, because it was arms and upper torso down to effectively the waistband of my pants area. So that's where we were at. So I started with now the part of the poodle fluff waist / crotch. That's a plain enough word. Crotch area. The between the legs slather. So I cut out the horizontal.
The groin?
Groin's a good word. I like that word.
That's the general wording for that area, is the groin.
The groin. And hello, Yoshi. It is going good. And...
okay, that is throwing me off.
What?
There's a single black dot in the sky.
Yes, there is.
Black.
There is one black dot up there to mess with us. And Yoshi, thank you for the follow. The nether region. Thank you, Commander. Another good word there. And Valerie once said, Ada, ada. Ada, ada, little mothy. Ada, ada. Ada, ada, pretty little mothy girl. um, Not to totally give away my body size, but this is also at a weird angle. Ada, ada. Do you like wearing the fursuit? Wearing the feather bows on your fursuit? I certainly do. Um, I enjoy it a lot. I wish it was easier to do it out in the public as opposed to just in video because, well, trying to wear them out in public, it is dangerous since you have no contextual feeling of them, so they can easily fall off, and you would lose a $20 to $30 piece of feathers that are really good to make videos with, and I'd hate to have that happen. But yes, I do love wearing those. That's understandable. Absolutely. But this is also at an angle, so it's not like I'm telling you my exact sizes, but the way these two angled bits are, it's two 31-inch slabs of now going to be puffed out fur with a satin backing that are currently sitting next to my desk. And to make them the way they are, they're 8 inches is what the actual distance from the where they're sewn in to where the other side is, and what the satin backing is. Now, to have it be puffed out, it is 2 more inches each way horizontally and 2 more inches lengthwise. So 2 more inches vertical, 2 more inches horizontal on each end. All 4 corners cut and sewn in to become now effectively a standoff. And I sewed all 8 corners of both pieces total last night. I started sewing the perimeter on the first one. That's going to take a bit. And then I will do the groinial area, the nether region path piece next to join them together, and then I'll add that onto the jacket part. So looking forward to getting that done and making further progress. Definitely looking more and more like I will succeed at getting this done by Anthrocon, which is good. That's the plan. The plan. And so far, I don't feel like I have messed up in any way that is negative. Messed up plenty, but in no way that would be unpleasant as an ending result. Valerie says, I'm going to be late to join y'all in an hour or two. That's fine, my little lady. You're allowed to join whenever you are in the mood. It is not a requirement, but it is definitely always appreciated. And I'm sure Crystal and Silver will be happy to see you when you do show up. I think they like you or something. Just a little. Maybe. Tiny bit. Tiny bit. I know I like you.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm sure all of you like each other a lot.
I honestly don't know what's going on.
I was mentioning that Valerie, that you might like Valerie a little bit.
Oh.
Maybe just a teeny bit at least.
Well, she is being... We do kind of love her, because she is being Silver's daughter, VR daughter.
Yeah, pretty sure. Things been a little roughly. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Well, I'm sure everyone still likes you. I know I still like you. And it appears these two still like you a lot. They seem to love you too.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're an appreciated little moth.
I have to switch over to desktop mode.
Oh, are you having problems?
No, my controllers are almost dead.
Ruh-roh!
I don't have any AA batteries, so...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'd share, but I can't exactly shove them through my screen to you.
I'll just go rob them Walmart later.
I buy the Sam's Club packs of AA's when I start to run low.
Cat. I'm not. I'm not like that anymore. I used to, but not anymore.
Good girl. No
I used to
stealies.
shoplift a lot when I was growing up,
Naughty, naughty.
but not anymore.
Good
I learned my
girl.
lesson.
That's a smart girl.
Finding a job with a criminal record, especially theft, is a pain in the ass. Almost damn near impossible.
Got that right.
You can have a criminal record of murdering somebody. You'd probably have an easier job than somebody being a thief.
And Valerie wants an oh whoa. You may have an oh whoa, Valerie. Oh whoa to oh you. Oh whoa, Valerie.
And
Oh
I also
whoa.
think whoever in this world don't know how snow works either.
Yeah, it's like the snow just kind of is happening and then doesn't go anywhere. It's like up there.
Going that way, it's like it's stuck in the air current.
Snow is just, it's a line in the
Wait.
sky coming from one location to another location.
I don't think. No, I think that might be birds. Because one of them is flapping. There's like a big snowflake that's flapping like a bird.
Nah, I think it's snowflakes. Doesn't look like burbs to me. There's absolutely no definition to any of them. There's little white puffs.
To me, it looks like they're like some of them are flapping like a bird.
Nah, they're just kind of like sparkling, kind of shimmering like a star.
Yeah.
Meow. Burp.
You don't tell. I'm easily distracted.
Easily distracted children, go! Yeah, I'm down with you on that. I'm definitely easily distracted sometimes.
That block seems like somebody found the image on Google or something, tried to edit it, and accidentally hit a black dot with their pen tool.
Very easily could have been. Fortunately, no one stream could see the magic black dot.
I thought it was like a touch point where the skybox connects, but that's where the darker spot would be.
Valerie says, me twired. Oh, are you a twired, Will Bean? Are you eepy and need a CP? Do you need a little sleege as a treat?
That's so silver my big hands.
Big hands. Oh, and I'm getting slaps by that. There we go.
Okay, you're Lugia.
What is it? I remember a line from a movie. I couldn't hold on to it with my big hands. They slipped out of my giant hands. I think it was Never Ending Story, the big giant stone monster.
That is correct. That was Neverending Story. The Rock Monster.
You uploaded your own Lugia. Cool.
Well, when I get it, switch over to desktop, I'll start on your, redoing your floppa.
Ooh. Meow.
Now I'm a Lugia that don't exist only except in Pokemon Coliseum DX. Right? Hon? I don't know. Shadow Lugia, it don't exist anywhere else other than one game. Well, 2 game. Yep, only 1 game.
I have no idea.
Well, Silver's the nerd, Pokemon.
I used to be. I'm not as successful at it anymore.
Yeah. I kind of am, but I pronounce Pokemon's names wrong, and it pisses her off like really bad.
Oh, I'm
Like
sure.
Arceus, I say Arceus, and Silver's like, no, it's Arceus.
I'm sure I say a lot of them wrong because I
But
read them. I don't hear people saying them. It's a word on a screen, not
ooh,
a word someone said.
yeah, but Silver watches the anime, so she knows how they're said.
I don't have time for that.
I ain't got time for
Maybe.
that shit.
I
No, I ain't got time for that.
Yee. I have 2 shows that come out weekly that I get to watch on Thursdays after grocery shopping. Currently, Bad Batch is giving new episodes, as is the X-Men 97 show is giving new episodes every week. So Thursday night when I get home, I get my dinner, I sit down, and I watch my 2 episodes. It makes me happy. Get to watch the clones go shoot at things.
Avatar, if the hands weren't so freaking big. Like if I could resize them.
Well, they do appear scaled to a Lugia, so they look correct for what it is.
Yeah. But it's like... That's why I made the never-ending story joke, because it's like...
Big flappers. I like big flappers.
Yes.
And I've been this for a bit today. I'm going to switch. Meow. You had to peep me before I changed avatars, didn't you? While I could still
peeped
squeak.
you. That was the change avatar button on your face.
Oh.
That was the beep.
Beep.
Unless somebody in chat has it. Unless somebody in the chat has enough points to make you turn into something else. I don't know.
If they so wanted
I say
to.
all my points make you admit that you're a good girl.
Why, I appreciate you doing so. And you're also a good girl.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, while we're here, I'm big.
I'm big.
I'm cute.
I'm cute.
I'm brave.
I'm brave.
I'm a sweetheart.
I'm a sweetheart.
And I'm beautiful.
And I'm beautiful.
Good girl. Now you get more hugs. Mwah.
Mm-hmm.
I love how you're so willing to do that without question.
Oh, it's our routine. It'd be weird if I stopped now.
Adorable cuties and mew meow meow nya. And don't make me say it, please. But you like saying it too. It makes you smile and or blush. And I need to hydrate, per the commander. And I probably do. Because fluids are important. Meow. Yeah. You made a meow noise. That means yes. It means yes. At least that's how I'm going to interpret it for my uses. Blah, blah. Fopsy actually mowed the front lawn yesterday, which I'm very, very appreciative of. Because I didn't even realize how tall it had already grown here in the first 1 week of April existing. I was like, what? Why do we have lawn already? It's too early for this garbage.
And those of the older generation would know the only song that would summon Lugia. Silver knows it.
I don't know it.
Or anybody that's seen Pokemon 2000. Which is probably one of my favorite Pokemon movies, other than the first one.
I own that on disc, but I don't remember much of it.
I bet Silver even knows the song for it, huh? The legend for it. Right, hon?
I didn't particularly care for that one. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Seriously, I don't mind other people's opinions.
It's
It's your opinion. It's like...
Everyone's allowed to have their
Fuss
own.
over it.
But yeah, Fopsy had to mow the front yard. I was like, where did this grass come from? It's too early. No, you're supposed to still be asleep for another, month till we need to mow you. Not now. Feh. Well, yes, you may, and you're allowed in. Something went ding-a-ding. Spring is do be weird. It is very weird. And the commander said, I mowed the lawn last month. Why did your lawn need mowed last month already? What did you do? Like, feed it a steak? And thank you. Oh, I am going to say that wrong, and I apologize just by looking at all the letters. But I'm going to try. Iker Seron no Ojas or Ojas? How about Saron? That's a good bit of that name. I'll go with that unless you're complimentary. Thank you for the follow. I definitely appreciate it. It was thick. THICC thick. I have yet to mow mine, but I'm sure I'll have to do it in the next couple weeks. Probably. Stupid rain. Stupid sunlight. Making the stupid grass stupid grow. Can we just replace it all with AstroTurf?
Yeah, it's funny. We say that after we say Old Man Winter needs to pack his shit and leave.
I like winter, though. I'm a big winter fan.
So am I. Because everything's dead, including mostly the bugs. Definitely the bugs.
Definitely the bugs.
Because flies are freaking annoying.
I see a Maxie.
To invade the booty.
Hello, Maxie. Mwah, you are beautiful. And hello, Maxie
beautiful
stream.
Hurrah. Just wanted to see how you're doing, so don't mind me. Just barking this.
You're okay, little baka silly. You're beautiful.
Oh, nice. All right, we got Crystal Lily. Hello, and we also got
Hello.
What's her name? Silver Star. Hello, new beans. I see that you
And I
both
can
are
be,
very
Nova
adorable.
Beast too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nova Beast.
Y'all are all
Yeah,
cute.
This is my special. This is my special bees, Nova Beast style. What do you think?
This one's fine.
Oh,
And
wow,
and
you
your
look very
goggles don't
pretty. Good work. Oh, there it is. Oh,
work. Oh, you know. Oh, it only works for you. Okay. You have your interactions off.
well, when I meet new people, yeah.
Cutie. Baka. Sussy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what's going on here? What? Anyone causing trouble?
Not at the moment. Me.
What?
I'm causing
Are you
trouble.
gonna be trouble?
Probably.
Oh, whoa.
Very big trouble.
In Little China.
Woo.
Are you causing trouble?
Yes,
China.
I'm causing so much trouble that everyone's sick of me. I'm just joking.
That's my usual.
China. I'm causing trouble in Little Tokyo.
Yay!
I'm causing trouble in Canada. Doop doo 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 doo. Got
Canada.
Well, what one of our friends would argue that Canada is the trouble.
You know, we Canadians are very awesome with our free health insurance, so we're very cool like that.
I like Canada.
Insurance.
You are very
Yeah,
close
one of
to
my
me.
friends would say they're good at genocide and shit up there.
What the? Who fucking says that? We're not like Americans. I bet you for $5 Americans would commit genocide.
Yeah, if she wasn't busy, she'd probably in here be like,
Meow.
hello.
Hello,
She'd
Octobus.
be mentioning different things.
Hello.
How you doing, Blue
That's
Kitty?
That's my friend.
I crashed.
I just crashed. I
Oh,
crashed at
It's
me
all
like
good.
someone used a breaker IRL.
Ooh.
You know, like when it comes
Ew.
to the microwave. It's a bad idea.
I hate when
Oh,
that
yeah.
happens. An act is definitely allowed in here.
Some couple of friends.
Absolutely. That's a well-behaved kitty who's
Okay.
been on my stream more than a few times.
They're also a bad kitty. Just want to let you know.
Well, I just came here to say hello, so I've been summoned.
Okay.
Because someone's about to start streaming.
When
they're
are you a
gonna
bad
do-
kitty?
They've been a bad kitty ever since they've been looking. Been looking the right spot, the right time. Oh God, what am I saying?
No.
Alright, you have a good one.
Yeah,
Silly
like I just
baka.
came here to say hello. So
Oh,
Alright.
good.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Remember that you can smell
Bye-bye.
legs later. Smell my legs later.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm kind of a goofy goober, so don't mind me.
Yeah, I can tell.
You are, but you're a well-appreciated little goober.
Thank you. I'm more of a gremlin, but okay.
Gremlin goober.
See how level of gremlin I can be.
I'm the well-behaved,
You wanna
boring
go?
one.
So many people mistake me as Rider Fluff, and it's hilarious.
Yo, yeah, I actually know them. I actually rated them a couple times. Oh.
And the thing is, they don't pick up on the obvious difference, which is my eyes. They all just like, oh, it's Rider Fluff. Yeah, I commit subtle chaos wherever I go.
There we go.
Oh, that's good because I also love causing chaos. Isn't it beautiful? It's like it's like
Yeah.
watching art. Beautiful,
Yeah,
isn't it?
like when I go on the streams like that, like some or like Caddies for the first time when I was this, and Big Smock. Some people actually saw I was Rider Fluff. Like, is that Rider Fluff? No.
No.
Crystal Dot.
No.
And I don't see Rider Fluff online right now. She don't pop up until like 9 o'clock my time.
Oh well, 9 time.
Well, she's definitely what you would call a night puppy.
No, we call her a sussy puppy.
This true. I'm okay with that.
Well, I would argue like can't you don't underestimate Canada. They're basically fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out.
Canada's really pretty, though. I really want to go up there and visit again.
We have the freshest water in the world, though.
Fresh wobber.
Well, I don't know if that's true or not, but some people say we have the freshest water, so I don't know.
You also put
If it's true or
cheese
not.
curds on your French fries, which is weird.
Actually, we put maple in our sausages and all that, so don't question us.
Oh, that. No, that is 100% a loved item. I love a sausage with maple in it. But being lactose intolerant, I could be down for gravy fries, but you put them cheese curds on there, and you just made it non-digestible.
I got you.
Nepal says, hey, I'm okay with cheese curds on fries. Yeah, I know. All y'all who like your poutine can have your poutine. I'm just not going to enjoy any of it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, whoa.
Oh wow.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, well.
This is so weird.
Awkward.
Awkward.
So, Kat, how's your stream going so far?
It's been slow, but it's been fine. I've talked
That's all
about
good.
stupid stuff.
That's fine. That's awesome. I love it. Talking about stupid stuff all the time. It's beautiful.
How have your kids been behaving on your stream?
Well, no comment. They're just all very bad.
Maxi stream, why y'all being bad? You behave, okay?
They're all degenerates just like me, so what do you expect?
This is fair. I'm okay with that. And I see you've had a little otter follow you in.
Yeah, that's one of my mods and my good boy Phantom. He's kind of a bad otter.
He's cute.
What you mean? What I mean is, Phantom, that you're just a cute little baka, okay? That's all I gotta say. And Cad's a cute little baka, too. And I just met Crystal, but I can tell they're cute as well. Screw you!
Also, I guess I'm automatically blocking chats visibility because I saw the typing thing and I then didn't see words. I just changed computers like a week ago, so where is that? Gerbil. User interface? Nameplate.
Wow.
Show fallback. The hardest part was when you change computers. Local chat box. There we are. Everyone. Fix that. There. Now your little white dots.
Yeah, that made our friend laugh. I told her, "Have you ever heard of the the path of the goose?" She's like, "Don't fuck with a Canadian goose."
Skibbity Slicer 69 has been well, hello Skibbity Slicer and hello Ideal Tripod 321 womp womp. I am Skibbity Slicer and I am a bit programmed to give Skibbity Slicers to everyone. Thank you, I guess. And boop from Ideal Tripod. Thank you, Ideal Tripod and Skibbity, for joining my stream. It is good to have all of you. You know what? Since I'm here and since things are happening, click on that. I can't type. I'm bad at this.
Phantom. Are you in chat? I need something. Don't mind me.
I'm gonna mind you. I'm gonna mind you all day.
All right. Come over here, Phantom. Come over here. Okay.
There.
We got. All right, Phantom. All right. I need you to give Cat over there a shout out. All right. That's what we need.
Ha.
Give him some love.
What's this?
Hi.
Oh.
Was
Hi.
totally not talking about cookies.
Yeah, of course, you know what? I was busy trying to type on my on-screen keyboard when you were saying that. Ha.
I just like to support fellow beings.
So do I. And you're helping bring fun into my stream tonight, especially, so I certainly would say people should watch you too. Because you're a cutie patootie sweetie
I'll
pie.
be right back. My controllers are yelling at me. They're almost dead, so I'll be back in desktop mode.
Good luck.
Okay.
We will miss you for a moment.
Good luck. There you go. Everyone give some love for
I'll
Cat.
be back for a
There.
while because apparently my dinner's ready.
No,
too.
you need to go give it to Maxie. You need to give it to Maxie. Go follow that. This sussy baka.
I'm just Baka. Free. Yes, give him love. Yes.
No. Love that one. Love it. You're making me go dig. You made me go dig. At least I'm blaming it on you.
Now.
Thank you, the Phantom Jedi 11, for the follow. Oh, that's you. Oh, that was you. Oh, Jed.
Love.
Oh, not Jedi. Thank you, Phantom Jed. My apologies. My
I wish he
apologies.
was named.
I
I wish he was named Phantom Jedi. Would have been cool.
I was translating the one in my head because that made sense in my mind. You do know most people don't actually read whole words. Also refer to me as Star Wars.
I mean, the biggest question is, who doesn't like Star Wars?
I love Star Wars. Star Wars is part of my life.
Yo, Star Wars is the bomb.
I remember when I was a kid, I tried to figure out Star Wars because I'm like, okay, I saw episode 4. Well, let me go see it. What else there is? Okay, there's the second Star Wars movie. I'll get that. Wait, that says 5. No. Well, where's the first Star Wars movie? No, I already watched that. That was 4. And then the third, that's 6. I don't really hate it. It's just it's okay. You're not required to like Star Wars. I've just been watching it since the 80s, so you're allowed to not.
It's just meh. You know, I always admired the Sith Order. You know, I don't know why, but they're just like so power hungry and shit. It's so funny.
Wild has never watched the Star Wars. Ideal Tripod says, join the light side. We have cake. The cake is a lie. Yeah, well, the dark side thinks they have cookies, and those are a lie. And one of my wonderful moderators is coming on. Because she got done with making dinner, probably. Yay!
Oh, wow.
She's a good girl.
Okay, stop. Phantom, stop showering now, goddammit.
I ate all the cookies. Tripod, don't eat all the cookies. Come to the nerd side. We have pie. 3.14.
Wait, what? Nerd side?
Well, yeah, the nerd side. They'd have pie.
I do like pie. A lot. I might actually join that. I do love pie.
My sister gets mad at me when I wear my Count to Pie shirt I got off Woot. It's 1 bunny, 2 bunny, 3.14 bunny. And there's a fox eating, just bunny ears sticking out of its mouth on the last panel.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's where you get the 0.14 bunny. And,
1.4.
And all Sans needs an whoa for you. 4 bunny. Whoa. All Sans, the bunny number 4. Commander says, I used to wear that to church. My sister got upset about that. Oh, you wore that same shirt? I love that shirt. And
Shirts are awesome.
Is it just the one designed to make sisters mad at us? Because that seemed to work for me.
Yeah, I always get my sister's nerves all the time with stuff. So kind of like a fashion distress, fashion distress.
I think so. Yes, Commander. Sisters are fun to, be stressful too and cause anxiety with. Might even moved out to my state just to be able to get harassed more often by me.
That would be funny.
She moved 5 hours further away from our parents to come live near me for some reason. Also, hi, Nepal. Mwah, good girl.
I poop you, Phantom.
Phantom's a cute little otter. But my mom and sister love the chicken walk shark. Oh, yes. The Bok Bok walk. I love wearing that one, too.
Sorry, I was having my furniture say for a second.
They're okay. If you're at all confused, Nepal, Maxie is also streaming right now. So if you notice the other camera, that's his.
For OnlyFans. Sure, for
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Don't mind me.
This is why
Yeah, don't mind me.
I'm very sorry, Phantom, that you have to deal with that. I am much more value than that one that's on the sugar. You would fit in well on my wife's stream. She way more active than me.
Mm-hmm.
More hyperactive.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's what she calls gremlin mode.
Gremlin mode. Gremlin.
Yup.
Oh boy.
I let this into my house. I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Best lightsaber color? Pink. Caddie, Q Hyperactive by Thomas Dolby. Is that a song? Am I just out of it to the level I don't know this? Blue. Blue's a good color choice for lightsabers. Yes, that is. I figured out something. It was a song. White. Oh, good choice. That was a color Ahsoka had for a while, shortly after she was no longer in part of the Jedi Order. I approve of white.
By the way, did you redeem that new woo?
I believe I did, but I'm going to do it again just to be sure. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. I'm making sure I got my oh, whoa in, because I'm not sure if I oh, whoa'd that oh, whoa, because my goldfish oh, whoa doesn't remember if it oh, whoa'd or not. Oh, whoa. There.
Are
Covered.
we talking Uwu language? Uwu.
Oh, whoa. Well, you see, I like to make sure people feel like they've gotten their value out of their redeems, so I don't just do it once or something. I make sure I do it several times to verify they're happy. I mean, it doesn't take me any extra effort, and it fills time.
Gotcha. Cool. I think I move games for a bit because I need to break from VR.
Gamos. You're allowed to gamo. I hope you have fun.
Well, yeah, you have a good one. Thanks for inviting me. All right, I'm gonna go move games for a bit. So if you're still on after in VR chat, I'll join back. Okay?
Thank you, cute little Baka. I appreciate you coming to visit.
I'm not. Yeah, don't mention it. And you're all Nep, you're cute, and Silver, you're cute. Remember it. All right, I'm out. Thank you guys for inviting me. Bye, Cad. Thanks for inviting me, Cutie Bean.
Mwah, mwah.
Bye.
White. Blue, no, yellow. Oh, it's always hard to pick colors, isn't it? Luella is lurking. I love the lore of white sabers. I am okay with this. And Owl. I don't even know the lore of the white sabers, where there's specifically get the color crystals from, but I think they look cool. And Nepal has a redeem. I am a good girl. Nepal, my lovely plushie, I am a good girl.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. There, I have satisfied my requirement. Now after
Oh, that's interesting.
you're interesting.
I wanted to find out what color blue and pink would make if they were mixed together. Apparently, it's purple.
It do be that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because blue and red makes purple, so blue and pink would just make a pinkier purple.
Purple. Yeah.
Blurple.
Since pink is just a really bright red.
Yeah, more or less.
E. And Phantom, you're a very cute little otter. Are you shaking no to try and say that you're not cute? But you're an otter. That's like the default state of an otter is being cute. Even just standing there, your nose wiggles every so often, which is even more cute.
Yeah.
I know I'm an otter and I'm not cute. Well, you're nice, one way or the other, okay?
Points for stubbornness though. But you are cute.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude on your personal space. Wiggles, ye wiggles. Me. Brr. Not a lot going on here this week so far, which is not a bad thing. We are exactly 1 week away from Caddie won't be here on a Wednesday stream, so unlook forward to that, unfortunately.
Aww.
Well,
What's that?
I've been doing my civic duties down at the courthouse.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I has jury duty. I'm really excited to do it, too. I've never gotten to do that before.
What is jury duty? What does that mean?
Jury duty? Oh, you have to go to the courthouse, sit around to see if you get picked to be part of the jury. If so, then you are stuck there for multiple days, not just one.
And if I'm right, the jury are the people that sit in that sit in the stands that are usually off to the side
Yes.
of a courthouse. Okay.
They're the ones that make if it's a jury trial, they're the ones that make the decision of what happens more or less, and
guilty.
And the judge then adds the specificity of what it is. Like, say the jury says they're guilty, and it's a range of a fine from $1,000 to $10,000. Then the judge decides the value or the amount of jail time or whatever is in question.
Okay.
Best cake?
I'll have fun with that.
I thank you. I will do my best. Cake.
Best cake is the one of when Caddie turns around.
What cake? Cake? What are you talking about? Okay. You be good, girl. I'll see you when you get back. Strike fear into the lawyers. Fear. The hard part was I had to find business casual clothes that I owned. Fun fact, I've been working home for... Agreed. I've been working home for like 17 years. I don't remember the last time I had... No, I do remember the last time I wore male dress pants. That was a grandma's funeral in like 2012. That was 12 years ago, I believe, was the last time I wore normal pants.
I'm always wearing pants.
Well, I'm wearing pants, but I'm not wearing normal masculine pants.
I just wear jeans all the time.
I don't like...
Especially when I go... Normally, only when I go out.
I don't like jeans. They're too constrictive. I like wearing pants that have an elastic waist.
But mine aren't really constrictive.
My biggest problems with jeans, one, I would wear out between the legs so fast, and two, they're one thing when I'm standing waist-wise, and the minute I'd sit down, because I'm amorphous, the shape changes as I would sit down, and then they're tight. And that's no fun.
That doesn't happen with me, sadly.
I've been chonky for a lot of years.
I have been skinny all my life. I'm kind of a toothpick.
Understood. I wish I was. I was when I was little. I am not anymore.
That reminded me of something I wanted to do. Let's see if I have one saved on my phone.
I'm inclined to agree. I need that cake. Aw, thank you all, Stance, for saying so. Wear a kilt. Well, I mean, I could wear a kilt, but I don't own one. But like almost all of my pants come from the women's department and are fuzzy, which I have no problem with wearing out in public, mind you. But if I have to wear business casual, that doesn't count. Also, I own one polo shirt. One polo shirt.
But I think I might have a pair of pants that when I put them on, they feel so good on the inside with the fabric, but on the outside they're kind of tight. I feel like they might be women's jeans.
Probably.
But I just love them. I just love the way they feel.
If they feel nice, they're probably women's jeans. I need to get measured for a kilt. Ooh, yes, do so, Commander. I want to see you in a kilt. I bet you'd look cute in it.
I do have
Felt
a
line.
picture of myself, but maybe I should take a more recent one where I'm fully wearing clothing, not just shorts.
And don't worry, Phantom. I promise I won't touch you again without permission. I didn't realize that you had a space issue there with that.
Oh, does he have phantom space?
Oh, I'm on the wrong window anyway. Wrong window. There we go. Back to that one. I like to keep up to date with things. SpaceX. Ba-ba-da. I will also have to pack a lunch next week. Usually people find out about nose squeaks. They will constantly press it. I can understand that.
Oh. And thus, because of people always doing that, in a sense,
That
you
makes
have
sense.
developed
I
phantom space.
apologize.
I have a friend who, after I kind of ghosted what's the name of it? The group that I'm a moderator for. I lost my moderation powers because I was gone so long. 2, I was gone long enough that my ex developed phantom space, and very bad phantom space. People would get too close and he would start having freaking panic attacks.
Mao.
He's gotten over it, like it's basically gone now, but he did have it for a good time.
I can definitely respect the squeaky nose thing. My pink bunny does also have a squeaky nose and apparently a slappy butt, which I've heard more than a few times when I've walked into things and someone's hand accidentally hits it. I go, where did that noise come from?
Like while Crystal was here in his Lugia.
Yeah, them big heads actually slap me a bunch. But yeah, I feel you on the squeaky. And meow. I also had an interesting issue with Phantom Sense in one of the first times I was doing something in VR. I was sitting cuddling up with my waifu. We were watching a movie somewhere, and she wrapped her arms around my body of the small avatar I was wearing. The problem is my vantage point was not just out of the eyes where she saw it. So as her hands were coming down around me, they were actually in front of my mouth. And I was getting phantom, air restriction.
A phantom.
Because the
phantom sense of your mouth being restricted.
Yeah, it was so weird because I'm like, I'm in real life. I know there is nothing over my mouth. But my mind kept triggering the concept that something is stopping from breathing.
Someone's covering my mouth.
Slappy butt. Yes, Alistance, that bunny has a slappy butt. And yes, you're allowed to slappy it. We need a demonstration.
I don't want to.
Need
a demonstration of what?
Of my slappy butt? Well, I believe all 3 of the critters in this room right now are desktop mode, so none of them can easily do it. I'd have to walk into someone's hand somehow to make that happen.
I can do it. All I have to do is grab my personal mirror, get behind you, and smack you. I don't want to though.
It just makes a smack noise, that's all. You're not missing anything
Yeah.
to not hear that.
I don't want to smack your butt.
So for
It's
now,
not my place to do so.
you have Flop a Caddie. Demonstrations are a quarter a try. Ooh, I like that. Sure, yeah, we'll make that 25 bits, and we will get a butt slap. Free butt slap for 25 bits.
I wish I wasn't sick. I want to stream. I'm so close to getting affiliate.
You'll make it there, little one. I know you will. I'll keep watching you to help you do it.
Yeah. I need a. My viewer count has dropped under 3, but I still have the hours.
It's
I just need the followers and the watch time.
if you can convince some people to just open you and lurk whenever you're going on. It's not that hard to harangue 2 people to go, hey, I'm going to be on. Could you lurk on me?
Actually, I have 3 ideas. I need to call my mom and ask her. Well, actually, I should actually go visit her to help her set up a Twitch account, or she could probably figure it out. She's smart. And I could ask my aunt and uncle to do it. And then there's my 3 viewers that would always watch me, my own family.
You know one that's free that doesn't cost you anything or anybody else?
Huh?
Open yourself.
Of course.
That counts.
I actually always do that just to make sure that my stream is running fine.
I
Make
always
sure there's no problems.
I always do too. I'm looking at me in my you can't see it, it's in my heads up here is a copy of my stream. Because if I ever see that not moving, that tells me OVR toolkit has broken or my windows are minimized or something weird happened. Also, if I ever get behind...
It also helps to have it open if you're playing a game and you can't see your OBS. It
Yeah.
would also help to have that open.
And yep, that is correct. Got to have the stream up in case issues appear. Absolutely.
Yes.
And you never know when your mods are away dealing with dinner, as my one here currently is doing, or not here at the moment.
Moderator, I would constantly. If I was a moderator for you, as you can see, I'm always active. The second you start streaming, I'm watching your stream.
Aw, well, you're
don't wanna be.
sweet.
What do you mean I don't want to be? I love kicking people in the ass when they start misbehaving. It's fun.
I still got Maxi stream. Good Otter. I appreciate you still monitoring Maxi even while you're sitting here hanging out with me. Or she's plotting your next tickle session. Yeah. Fed.
Paint.net because
Plop.
I did what I wanted to with it.
Phantom, as what Commander was referring to in the next tickle session, I have an option open on my stream. If 10 subs are gifted in a stream, I get IRL tickled. So that's a thing. This happened twice on my last stream.
Excuse me.
It was glorious.
Speaking of, how's Flopsy doing?
She's good. She's resting right now. I've done worse. All these people like to make me not be able to breathe and listen to me laugh uncontrollably. They're strange children. Someone I mod for has those pie... Oh, wow. Yeah, I honestly kind of want one. I think they'd be fun. But I have other things that I want to invest in for my stream more than that. And 10K was raised. Oh. I've heard Hundro is really uncomfortable on that. And there's something wrong with that? No. We love you, Commander. It was funny. Yes, ma'am?
Boop. I don't think I reached your nose.
Boop.
There we go. Boop.
Boop. There, I made you glowy. It was funny. I bet it was funny. I would have loved to see that. Right now, Twitch income is back paying the last things we spent money on, which was a very large bill, mostly to Amazon, for lovely little i9 boxes that are sitting on our desks. Hey, Caddie, I might swing by for a bit soonish and say hey, but pretty brain dead and need sleep, so I'll be heading for some sleep soon too. Absolutely fabulous all the way around the block there, Mr. Duffy Fluffy. I appreciate if you do decide to come, and I am okay if you have to go to sleep anytime sooner than you expect to, because you're awesome. But yes, Commander, you're more than welcome to force me to get tickle torture anytime you like. If anyone wants to help make a interesting magic happen, we are 4 sub points away from unlocking another emote slot, of which I do promise I will edit in and make some more active. Tickle torture hot.
Do those sub points count for both paid and gifted?
Yes, they do.
Awesome.
So if any gifted subs occur, as long as there's basically sub points count for a rolling 30-day period. So currently I'm at 46 right now. So if 4 more show up, I get the thing. It's always messed up with brain rot. Yeah, I can understand that. Bad headache. I am so sorry. Hello, Ella.
Hey, you small.
I'm normal size. I'm
I get a
same size I
headache
always
every now and
am.
then from
No,
being sick.
I usually like more up here.
Well, you're being tall. I'm the same height I always am, 0.88 meters.
Aww.
I like my
I
height.
believe that all you want. Usually, as a Dira, I've been 0.8, and I've been much smaller than you. I've been about this size.
I'm 0.87. Oh no, I am shorter than normal. Let me fix that.
By 1 point. By
Oh, no.
0.01.
I went up 0.89. It's hard to hold the control in the same spot. There we go. Okay, I'm in my happy distant height.
Even with a even with a mouse, it's still a pain in the butt to get that exact number.
When it comes to headaches when you're sick, a lot of that will come down to dehydration. That's why most headaches actually occur anyway.
Hey, I'm going to dehydrate.
So you definitely will get a headache due to lack of fluids. Make sure you are drinking way too much.
I am a little bit of an idiot, and to myself, I sometimes say, I'm going to one day probably die of dehydration.
I'm not. I'm so much a water drinker. There's way too much fluids going to this body. I'm okay with that.
I should not laugh about
I'll
something so
refrain from making that remark.
Love you, Ella.
Love you too.
I did do something good
now.
last night and in today. I opened up Windows and let some stank out. It was.
Oh, that has to be nice.
It
I
is.
need to do that.
It is so nice
Can't
when you hit
open my
that.
window because my screen's not in my window, and it hasn't been put back in ever since we used
Air conditioner.
mobile air conditioner. Yeah, it's
The
not been put back in. In fact, the last time I looked at where I left it, I did not see it. I think it might have been destroyed.
last night in the evening, I opened up the bedroom, and I opened up the workroom a little bit. And as of today, the workroom is like all the way open, and the front hall is open, and the heater is turned OFF, cause No, that does not need to come on when it's getting 70 something out during the day. Because, no. 'Cause you do not need to make me sweating when it's 70 out. Because, no. Let me enjoy my cool weather. As long as it's not raining and coming in on all my stuff, let me keep my cool weather.
Yeah, not having a screen in my window sucks because when going to bed, I was actually really debating, like, you know what, it would be really nice to open my window right now because it would probably help the cold air.
Yeah.
Because my room is stuffy because I don't open my window. And that dry air made me have a lot of coughing fits while I was trying to get to sleep.
Meow.
The cold air would have been nice. But I can't open it because bugs. I don't want bugs crawling or flying into my room.
No, that'd suck. Even sometimes with the screen, they're going to wedge their way in around it. But you get way less that way.
Uh-huh. And the problem is, my bed is literally right up against my window.
We did luck out in one way with screens when we bought this house is all of the windows have the slider screen / storm windows. They're single pane windows, but they're storm windows on all of them as well, and screens, all on sliders. So even if we wanted to put in a window unit air conditioner, which we ain't going to do because central air, and that's doing a good enough job and costs enough to have it on, let alone other equipment. Yeah, it's nice to be able to just go, oh, I know where the screens all are. Click, click, the screen's down. Click, click, it's back up. Click, click, the store window's back down. 2 windows have the sash strings broken, which means that they will slide down automatically. They don't stay up when you pull them up. But we have the magic fix for that. They're called paint stir sticks because those are cheap as dirt in like a 12-pack. You just open the window, you put the little paint stir stick on the edge of the window stays up. That's $1 science right there for all you kids. And
one... a couple windows in my house that can't be opened because they've never been opened, and so they're stuck.
Nice.
Good thing they're behind the couch.
The upstairs hall bathroom window, one of the storm windows, one of the little latchy bits on the sides is a little bit wonked. Could just get a piece of wood there. Absolutely. Well, that's what it is. They're wooden paint stir sticks. They come in a 12-pack. It is awesome.
Your bathroom has a window?
Yeah.
I haven't had a bathroom that had a window for a long time.
Well, it's the only one with an outside wall.
With my grandparents.
The other 2 are inside.
The last bathroom I had that had a window in it was really freaking small. Like, if you looked at, like, it was with where the bathtub was, but it was like small and high up to where it can be opened, but you got to be almost as tall and like I am with long ass arms just to freaking reach that thing to get it open.
Bugs are evil. Mostly, yes. I can mostly agree with you on that. And I apologize if I ever miss any of your text boxes. I may, if I'm not looking directly at you, I sometimes will miss those. So if I do, I highly apologize. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Meow. So we fixed the bathroom's store window with a little wad of duct tape every year when we open it up. I put it in the slider track and just wedge it up in there, and it always works and keeps it from going kathonk and sliding down randomly in the middle of the day.
Up in there, Ayo.
Yeah, wedge that little piece of duct tape all up in there. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that product, I was really dumb as a kid. You want to know what I thought it was?
What?
Duct tape.
Duck. Duck, like the
Yes,
animal.
a lot of people
Like made
think
of
that's
duck?
silver.
I never thought any different. Okay, it's called duct tape. Never thought that it'd be duct tape. Because of the two T's being next to each other, I never heard that. I
The-
never
Silver's a
heard
little
that.
silly one.
Actually-
who still thinks that these things are unusual.
Actually, the original name for duct tape was duck, not duct. Had nothing to do with ducks. It was named after the inventor.
Well then,
Yep.
that clears that up.
Yes, their logo is a duck. It certainly is. And you
Quack, quack, quack.
and you
quack.
shouldn't use duct tape on your ducts. That actually is very inefficient. It is not a proper tape for that function.
I will say though, I don't really like duck meat. Too oily.
I've tried it quite a few times, and I'm not a big fan of it either.
Never had duck.
Every time I've had it, it was too oily and probably overcooked. And I'm like, this is not great. Lamb, I love. I love a good piece of sheep meat. And
I've never had lamb.
If you
I
get
don't
it-
think I have.
if you get a shot, I recommend it. I feel like it's if you think of a pork chop and a steak, it's like halfway in between those two flavor wise.
Oh, that sounds good.
And I live
I've
about
only had
20%.
beef, pork, and chicken, and the only other kind of meat that
Mutton?
I've had
Yes,
mutton.
mutton.
has been venison.
I've had deer.
Mutton is really
Venison
tasty.
is good.
Venison is delicious. Frog's legs were surprisingly good.
Never had frog.
I had them at a Chinese buffet.
No,
They were in the,
drawing the
and
line
they were
right
actually,
there.
it totally was chicken flavor. You wouldn't know it had you not looked at it because it was like the two legs still connected at the waist. It was so weird. They were delicious.
Are you serious? It actually tasted like chicken.
100%. That isn't just like one of those, it tastes like chicken. No, I'm like, wow. No, they cooked it like they would have chicken, and it actually tasted and had a very similar texture and flavor to chicken. A little bit different.
Really?
A little bit of a different
to-
twang to it.
You know what I want to try? Chocolate covered crickets.
It seems intriguing. I wouldn't mind trying that. And the commander lives 20 miles from the HQ of the duck plant. Oh, yeah. I had a wok fried satay duck last time I went out to dinner. It was good. You know, if it's made right, I bet duck would be a lot better. The only times I think I've had duck were in a buffet, so I have a feeling that was lower on the probability of it tasting good.
Chocolate covered crickets. Never heard of that.
I just came from hanging out with Duffy.
Aw. Well, he said he might pop by as well, so you might be doing that again.
Yeah, he's real eepy though and should go to sleep.
Yes.
You
He should
hear-
not stop by. He should go to bed.
You hear that, Duffy Fluffy? Ella says you probably are needing your EPCPs. I wouldn't complain if you visited, but I want to look out for your health there.
Important than coming to see your friends.
Meow. Meow.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
I added a mission to this so that it actually can be seen in darker worlds now.
Yay! You may admit.
What does she have to admit to?
Everything. Ah, speak of the kitty.
Admit, not admit.
Admit to admitting.
Mission.
I wanted to be a smartass, okay?
Hey. That's my name. That's what my mom called me. All my growing up was smartass.
You
There's
too.
there are reasons that her, Crystal, and I all like are able to hang out together, be together the way that you are. Because like seriously, we're just a three fucking gremlins.
Mom got in trouble when we were out one day because she called me smartass in front of her secretary down in the community building, and Colleen had never heard my mom swear before. I'm mom's swear word.
I'll swear your word, all right.
Yay! I think.
Or is it more that you'll swear mine?
Special children.
Mm-hmm.
And we have really been digging deep into that bag of mango, dried mango. I checked, it was a 32-ounce bag. It is over half dead, and we just picked that up on Thursday. Pretty sure I need to pick up another one this week. Cause that is scary good. That was like candy good, but not
Thursday.
candy bad. Thursday.
Dried mangoes, a 32-pound bag, and you've only had it since Thursday. and
32
It's only half gone.
32 ounce. It's half
I
gone.
did say 32 ounce.
You said pound.
Did I?
Yes. But yeah, 32 ounces, half gone.
Brain.
That's a lot
So I'm
of
about to
dried
tell someone
stuff.
to go to sleep.
Yeah, so much. Because he here.
He be here. He came anyway. I'm
He's
okay with
gonna be
this.
yawning.
He's allowed. There's no yawn counters in this room.
Oh, I know. I never said anything like that. I'm just saying I'm gonna tell him to go to sleep.
Just talking about yawning made me yawn. Great.
Yay! I'm helpful.
Yay, mirror neurons that I don't have.
Since everything is more behaving on the new computer, I was actually considering plugging the HDMI cable into the TV again, and so I can play files that are stored on my computer instead of just things through the Roku again. I mean, nothing. I mean, I wouldn't do stuff like that or have anything like that, but yeah, that might actually be nice to be able to do again randomly. Because there's still stuff I haven't been able to find physical copies of to actually pay people money for.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know.
He's being Duff Man.
Yes, he is.
Where is he?
He's right
He's
there.
down there by the rock.
Oh. Oh, he's playing in the rock.
It's kind of hard
He's
to miss
being
that.
Gad.
Are you being a silly little kitty down there, Mr. Duffy Man? I see you. Meow, meow, meow.
You know, Duffy, I'm gonna quote Sam Jackson right now. and
Big head
say
kitty.
One thing. Go the fuck to sleep.
Indeed. Go to bed.
Duffy, you are a very pretty boy.
He is.
Yeah, I just thought I'd come by and say hi.
Thank you, my favorite little Australian cuddle kitty.
This one was getting. This one is definitely stinky.
Are you Stimky?
Huh? That's for sure.
He is
Very.
stinky.
I blame Joe.
Oh, we were hanging around Joe. That's fine. Yeah, that causes stinky.
Mm-hmm.
He rubs off.
Yeah.
Him Stampky. But
Oh, he definitely
you're not
rubs
normally
off.
stanky. You smell like pretty flowers normally.
Yeah, but no, he's definitely stinky.
Thinking Todd.
No.
Birds, ravens, soar over new frontiers.
Meow. Meow to the meow meow.
I should know I was there.
You were there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, let me adjust that. Can't have you hiding.
Yes, we can.
Don't worry, I respect the fact that you're standing over there and you have not come in front of the camera. I was not going to aim it at you either. I leave camera space voluntarily to anyone that wishes to obtain it, and if they do not wish it, I do not force.
You're a
Just
cutie.
stare. Stare.
Stare,
Meow.
you cutie. Stare.
Meow. I certainly don't mind. I appreciate a nice little otter being there watching.
I just like how we have like show accurate Renamon, and then we have whatever I am.
You're digitally corrupt. Do you have a lot of black gears in you? Are you even
Apparently, there's because I'm
Jesus
goo,
Christ.
I am purple fluid.
purple flavored? Arf! Ideal tripod be arfing at us. You're allowed to arf.
Can I take this out? Okay, it's jewel, right? I can take it out.
No. As far as black gears, I did just finish watching Digimon Adventure Season 1 earlier in the week again, and I'm on Season 2 right now because...
Digimon, 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 Digimon,
Digimon,
Digital monsters, digital.
Digivolve into champions, and currently, Armor Digivolve.
Armor Digivolve.
We
Speaking of the first adventure, they actually remade the first adventure, and it's actually kind of good. I've been meaning to get back to that.
I've been wanting to watch that too. Isn't that the one that's still in Japanese?
I never heard of that.
No, it's not. It's not in Japan. It's not in Japanese. It's actually in English
Okay.
as well. Especially with the website I used to watch it.
Okay. I need to get caught up on that. That's the only reason I hadn't watched it yet, because the first time I tried to look at it, it was in subby, and I am really bad at watching TV in subby. Because one of two things will happen. Either I will know what's being said,
Really?
or I'll
Really,
see what's
Silver?
happening. Never
You don't
both.
wanna watch TV in subby?
Yeah.
I'll catch you later.
Okay, big kitty. You get some EPCPs. We love you, Duffy Fluff. Thank you for visiting. Meow. You're a good kitty.
As you know, you decide to make us be
Meow.
one and the same here.
Be good, boy.
Fusion.
Something went ding. Ding.
Nah, I'm Gremlin.
You are gremlin, but you're a gremlin I like. You're one of my favorite gremlins.
You got a new follower.
I got a new follower. It was the Ideal Tripod. Thank you. Oh, work is getting busy. Gotta go. Well, thank you for following, and I hope your work goes okay today. Stupid work. Being
Is
fair.
this like vor through your back?
Bye.
Back vor?
Bye.
Bye.
I do most of my watching of Twitch when I'm at work too, so that's when I watch a lot of people, and that's when I met people, at least in text form, like Ella and Duffman and Crystal and Silver, but not Nepal, not you, Excludey. I met you in person and elsewise.
Nepal is a cutie.
Speaking of Crystal, what the fluff is taking him so long? He's back online. He said he would be back after switching to desktop mode.
So he's taking his time doing whatever he's doing, or she's taking her time whatever she's doing, and it's not really for you to worry about.
I'll send her a thingy just
You
in
around
case.
all the time. Yeah, it's fair.
In case she was having trouble sending in a request, I will do so to be polite. Because I'm Helpy Helperton. Sometimes. Sometimes.
Your CX helps with a lot of those problems. A lot of VR chat's bugs.
E.
I tried to get VRCX, but my computer didn't want to download it.
What?
I still wish VRC had a better text system so that if someone wasn't a verbal person, you wouldn't lose what's happening if you were facing the wrong way. That's nothing against you personally. I'm saying that about there's TTS. Oh, well, I can help too.
I don't think that's built into VR chat, is it?
No.
No, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a separate thing.
That's like one
We're
of
talking, like within. Yeah.
it's one of the things I really liked about Second Life over VR chat was the fact that it was a desktop interaction system first and a VR instance later. And it wasn't necessarily a talking. A lot of it was based more around the fact that you would be using the text box for your communication. And as someone who gets really, really anxious about their voice, and yes, I do hate my voice badly.
Oh, I like your voice though.
Meow.
It's sweet, like you are.
I mean, Heartwood says the same thing. Everybody loves her voice.
I never liked talking on things online, especially where more than one person could hear me. And I hear that from so many people. I rarely, and that's
I
okay.
normally didn't either, because with the type of name I had, I've had times when people would think I am a girl, when way before I even figured out I was trans. Like on PlayStation, I went by a name called Eternal Rosebloom. I used to play Battlefield 3. Someone I played with, it was just a random, decided to message me wanting a girlfriend, thinking I was female because of my name.
Nice.
Lovely.
I do feel you, fan,
Oh,
about
that's nice.
the lack of.
Random person being like, "Be my girlfriend." I'm like, I don't know you.
Yeah, you sound like a needy
How
fire.
about no?
Eee.
Plus, I was already with Crystal at the time. No.
But I feel you on the
Where's Crystal?
rarely speaking thing. I know more than a few people that tend to not speak either in verbal form in VR chat, and I have no problem with that. I only ever feel bad when I miss what people say, and that is the only thing. And I wish there was a better way to like have
There's the sugar bite.
say everybody if they're talking in texty, have a drop box in the middle of my screen where it just goes, these are all the texts that occurred. Maybe I can get a plug-in to do that. And welcome back there, little pop.
I have an urge to put your ear
Fingers?
in my mouth.
You're allowed, just don't bite hard.
I don't want to bite. I just want to put it in there.
Okay. Commander says, I love my radio. Well, you have a beautiful voice. Your voice is amazing. And Wild says, I hate my deep voice.
Oh.
I like your voice. Your voice matches you in the right way. I find it appropriate. I mean, not just because I've always known you with that voice, but I think it matches.
I'm pissed. My voice hasn't deepened since I've gotten older.
That's why I was a radio
Your voice
DG
is
in the
deep.
80s. Wow.
I'd rather
Nice.
have a higher pitched voice.
When I was still on the phones, I had more. Almost every customer would tell me, why aren't you on the radio? I'm like, I don't know. Why would I be on the radio? Your voice is just perfect.
Was made for radio.
Here's the thing. I used to not like my voice, like when I was younger, I was neutral, and then as it came out Strat and stuff, I didn't like it. But then eventually, I was like, no, I'm okay with this.
Meh.
I think he's playing more of that.
I
like
mean,
how it
if I
sounds.
wanted to sound like Stephen Hawking, I'd just shove a calculator down my throat.
Meow.
What's
I've
fascinating though is as I've spent time like with people like in the furry community and getting like, making friends and everything, is like I was like more aggressive and stuff when I first started here. I've softened as time has gone, and my voice reflects that, and I'm like, oh my god, I just sound like such.
Nice. You know what? I'm going to make a deal with all of you tonight. I'm going to make a deal. Because some of these sub points are going to expire by the end, before next week. I will give you an opportunity for a tickle if I get at least 4 subs occur and round me up to 50. If I get 4 more subs tonight, I will give you a free
4?
tickle. 4.
4.
Gifted or otherwise. I don't
4.
care who does it or how they do it
Uh-huh.
or any combination of any number of people.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
I love you, Commander. Thank you. I will have to page the Fopsy. I think she's in the living room. Thank you, Commander. You're a sweetheart. You didn't have
I
to.
hope Popsy's doing well.
She's doing better. Thank you for giving some subs, 5 subs out. You are too nice. And a hype train. Yes, you even started a hype train. 50% into a level 2. You're going to get more hype train emotes. And you're going to keep your little choo-choo icon next to you. Well, thank you for giving subs to all those wonderful floofs. Loco Shark Wolf, Killa Gema, Craze Effects, Coconut, that's Dell, and Ideal Tripod 321.
Tooknat.
Kooknat?
That's how it's spelled.
Yes. It's Dell. I know him as Dell.
Yeah.
Him
You
nice.
say coconut.
Yes, I do say coconut when I...
Partly why
like
I
saying
don't like
coconut 'cause
ranch
it's so
in a
silly.
salad. I end up tasting it for hours afterwards.
I hate ranch.
You are a taste.
Um,
I like ranch dip.
Fopsy,
Mine
if
is
you're...
not too much,
if
but
you're-
my mom tends to drown it in ranch.
Fa-
When she makes salad, so it's like...
Fopsy, if you're watching the stream, I have a fair game for a tickle up there. Or if you can hear
The thing
me.
is, Crystal, something that my mom has known for a long time is that what you do is you don't put very much of stuff on there so that if people want more, they can add more.
Yeah. Well, my mom's weird, so...
It's a thing of, like, it's the thing where I'm just like, it's one of those areas where I'm like, why is it that I was raised with this knowledge of how to, like, more consider others than other people were?
The number
I
of,
think you did with mine specifically just because I just don't like salad that much.
the number of people I know that say they like broccoli, that'll just take a broccoli and like dip it like a paintbrush into the ranch and practically just lick the ranch off so they can dip it again. It's like, I like broccoli. No, you just like a device you can scoop ranch into your face with.
Yes. See, I
Ugh.
actually
And they're
like
double
broccoli,
dipping, too.
but I
They
also
really
like
need to be
dipping it in
murdered.
stuff. But when I dip it in stuff, I don't lick that off. I dip it once and then I eat the thing.
This is fair. This is how you probably should do it. And I just like my broccoli without, ranch.
You know, broccoli, carrots on their own are also good.
Oh yeah, I'm a fan of most of that crudité platter. Broccoli, cauliflower, belly peppers.
Cauliflower is one where I do
Oh,
not
that's-
like on its own.
Speaking
Oh.
of broccoli, my mom likes broccoli. She just has to drown it in butter first.
So she likes butter. Got it.
Just cook the vegetables. I'll eat it.
I muchly buy the steamer bags of broccoli, which you just jam that bad boy in the microwave for 6 minutes and you have a big old bag of broccoli to share. I never put anything on it. I just pull it right out of that bag and put it on my plate, and I'm just like, I'm happy. This doesn't need more stuff. This doesn't need anything else. It is ready to go.
Oh, nice. I
I
finally
won't
got
eat that
the
much
last
without
part for
stuff
this
on it.
mount in my game.
Well, we share it
I'll eat
between
a
the
bit
two
without
of
stuff on
us.
it.
So I don't eat the
Yes,
whole
but I'm just
bag.
saying. No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying, like, if I had, like, even just, like, my own bowl of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would still prefer to dip most of it in something.
This is fair, and you're still allowed to. I do not judge.
You get licked.
Yay, I get lickies.
Get licked, nerd.
I love broccolis with some
Exactly.
sea salt on it. This is acceptable.
Too.
Salt it up a little bit.
I like broccoli. I just have to steam it first. I
it's
don't like
cooked now.
raw vegetables.
I
Especially hate tomatoes. It's a texture thing.
Yeah.
Have fun with that, princess.
I have told my steamed veggies. I have told my broccoli story
Steamed
more than a
halves?
few times. No steamed habs. But when I was a very, very small bean and sitting in the back of the shopping cart, I'll get that in just 1 second. I would have finished this.
I know.
Mom was pushing me down the aisle, which was on one side the vegetable coffins and the other side was the candy. And little Caddie was sitting there crying, "Please buy broccoli, please buy broccoli." Another mother walked by and said, "How do you get him to do that?" And she just looked at the other mother, didn't miss a beat, and said, "How do you get him to stop?" Because this small child was begging for the broccoli when Snickers was in full view, when Reese cups were in full view. I was begging for broccoli. I am broken.
I'm not broken.
You're just the way you're supposed to be. You're reassembled.
That is
God,
true.
that's why you were like as a kid.
Because your mom knew how to cook veggies. Craving the mini trees. Heck yeah. Honestly, as a kid, I hated them cooked. As an adult, I like them both ways. But I just wanted them, rinsed, cut off, and handed to me. But yeah, she did know how to cook them, and I found that out later when I, got
My
taste.
mom made that. When she was alive, she made that joke. Like, they have so many bananas in stores, they have a little barrel of them for free to give your kid to shut up for a minute.
Wow.
That is here in Utah. Like, they had little buckets, like, little buckets filled with bananas, and if your kid was screaming, you go, "Here, have a banana and shut up."
The shut up bucket. I like this.
Yes.
All
Shut
right.
up bucket full of bananas.
I know exactly what Luella wants, and I'm going to give Luella the way that this was redeemed.
Oh shit, I guess I'm like another vehicle. Yay.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle. Here is my handle. Ah, shit, I'm a sugar bowl.
That's your fault. So sweet.
Meow. You're sweet, you silly Ella girl.
Yeah. And you like how sweet I am.
I like you just the way you are.
Wanna know who else is a sweetheart?
Silver.
Oh, where'd she go?
Hover Babkin disappeared.
She went to be silver.
Princess Babkin.
She's probably off doing something and didn't want to be on screen while she was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. We know the rules around here is you're not required to be on camera 24/7 when Caddie's up.
Mm-hmm.
Meow. But I do love my veggies. I'm always confused when I meet people. They're like, I don't like vegetables. And they're like, flat answer on that. Nothing. Not corn, not peas, not limas, nothing. No veggies. How do you not have everything wrong with you because you're not eating your vegetables, children? I feel weird if I don't have enough vegetables in a day. There have been enough times when we have local meetups and there weren't a lot of actual vegetables, like we've eaten hot dogs and fried things and cheese platters with meat and stuff, and there's like almost no vegetable matter whatsoever in my day, and I get back and I'm like, my tummy hurts. I feel and I go make like a can of green beans or something just to fix me. Veggies are good for us. Now, I don't eat them as much raw as the Fopsy does, because Fopsy really loves her salads. But I really like a good cooked pretty much every veggie I've met I like. There's very few that I will say I disliked. Fruits, that's a longer list. I got a lot of fruits I don't like. But I did try them, so it's not like I'm really, ew, I don't want peaches. I'm like, no, I've tried peaches several times. I just really dislike that flavor.
Actually, my carbuncle has a feature that lets me find people.
Are you going to go hunt down your Babkin?
No, I don't have to run anywhere. He just has a clairvoyance to let you show where people are.
Oh, a cheat button.
I mean, you can literally just bring up your menu and see that she's right there.
She's in here, but I don't know where she is.
She's right there.
Here.
Hiding little Babkin.
Like, she'd clear the hell over there.
Cause like, for me, right, I have like the name tags in, so all I do is like open menu, and then they'd show. And
Oh,
there
she's
she
in the
is.
house. Okay.
Ah.
Oh, all right, my mirror's up, so that'd be why. Yeah, but yeah, she's in the house.
She's exploring the little shed.
So I was pointing like her in my mirror, not where she actually is.
Silly girls.
That is a shed. The shed we have here is the same size as that house.
It's bigger than my shed, but our HOA has limitations on how big of a shed you can have. And we still need to fix the roof on it.
God, I don't live in an HOA. I would probably hate every bit of it.
To be honest,
Actually, my dad would hate it.
our HOA
No one
is
tells him what to do about it.
our HOA is really inexpensive and really hands off. It mostly has to do with rules about mostly has to do with construction stuff. So rules about like you cannot build your house within some like 10 feet of the border of your property. And to me, that's like
things that make sense.
Yeah, basically, it's a logical rule. They also have rules like.
Yeah. It's like how like like for our apartment building, right? Like there's like a lot of awful landlords out there, but ours is like pretty alright.
Mm-hmm.
At least the
I
ones that we
think
had,
Utah has an
they
HOA
changed
as far as
recently,
I'm
and I don't
concerned.
know how things are going to go with them.
Ours also has you cannot have your garbage cans visible. They have to be hidden either inside your garage, in behind a fence, or something like that, or behind the house. You know what every house besides one on our street has? Garbage cans on the side of the house, no privacy fence whatsoever around it. Every single house but one, that's how the garbage cans sit. on the garage, on the not house side of the garage, all the way down the road. And I go down the next road, which is the same HOA, same situation. Go down the other direction, another road, same thing there. Every single house. So I'm like, they're not going to do anything. Also, there's a rule about no above ground pools. There's 2 of them on the next street over.
Oh, so you don't have a quote-unquote Karen in charge of your HOA.
Yeah, we don't have the lady from over the hedge coming around measuring our grass to see if we're a quarter centimeter above length.
Or saying, I'm the HOA president, you gotta do this, this, and this.
Like there's a rule about trailers being visible on your property, and this means like just even small ones that you can just put behind any SUV or pickup truck. Little trailer. It is not allowed to be sitting out front visible permanently. If you go out there once a week and move it 2 feet, that counts. It's no longer just parked there permanently. If you literally just pull it 2 feet forward once a week and then 2 feet back the next week, that counts. It wasn't just sedentary.
What if it's a fifth wheel trailer?
You mean like
A giant camper, like
that is
you need a fifth wheel for?
that is campers and things are definitely a no. You're not allowed to have RVs of any kind parked in the front of your house. If you do want to have one of them,
Allowed to have Rodimus Prime. Got it.
no Rodimus Prime. No, he was definitely an RV. He was not a semi. He was an
No
RV.
Winnebagos. No space Winnebagos.
Winnebago. A friend of ours.
But no Lone Stars either.
A friend of ours lives in an HOA that's way worse than ours, 15 minutes north of us, and they also have a no RV rule. One of the people that bought one of these houses, and this is a ritzy neighborhood, you know, where the houses are like 2 or 3 times the cost of ours. They bought an end house.
The kind of area I refuse to live in.
Yeah, I don't even think I feel uncomfortable even if I thought about living there. They bought one of the ends houses at the end of a road, and then they bought a plot of land that was technically outside of the HOA, just big enough to put one of those canvas covered carports, big enough to park their RV in. So the road in the HOA dead ends. Then it's the beginning of their little out of the HOA plot where the carport thing is, and the RV lives in that. It's
I love that nice little fuck you.
it's the full covered kind, so it's not visible, so they can't complain. You're making it a specific eyesore of it, and they didn't really want it to be an eyesore anyway. They were happy with the idea of having it covered.
Yeah.
But it's like the specific rules of, and like,
Yeah.
and we're not talking like a little one bed kind of thing. We're talking one of those giant, like converted bus kind of RV ones. One of those,
Yeah.
well, rich people ones.
Yeah. But it's like, I like how they just were like, you know what? Let's just do this right on the edge of this, just right on the line, just so they get uncomfortable enough, but they can't actually do anything.
It's the I'm not touching your rule.
That's totally my vibe. That's totally my thing.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Like, oh.
That's the kind
I'm
of
not
person I
touching
am.
you. Stay touching me. I'm not touching you.
Yeah, we thought that stuff died
You
when
know,
you were no longer a
technically-
kid.
Technically, from what I've heard, is we aren't actually touching anything. There's always like some like constant little like layer space between anything that we're touching.
This is correct. You are never actually in contact with any other object due to the fact of air molecules between you and said other object. Even when you're being squeezed, there is still a layer of air. Squeesh. Squeesh. And apparently Silver needs me to hug chat. You got it, little Babkin. I'm going to hug chat. Get in the camera. Oh, that's actually about the right height. Give you all a big squeezy hug. 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 Chat, you're all snuggly soft. There you go. You all get a hug. And now I'm lost my position. This always happens. I can't do things.
I mean, I kind of provide an area that gives you a nice little spot to be in.
Yeah, but I'm bad at backing up and being back in the same exact spot because I don't drive straight. Boop, 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 boop.
Why the hell would you want to be straight?
I don't know.
Caddie,
What?
if you don't drive straight, do you drive gay?
I drive gaily forward. Meow. Meow. Yeah, I drive gaily forward. I use that. I'm that kind of person. Beep whoop, click the green box. I will try and page the Fopsy again there, Commander. I do apologize. I have not been tickled as of yet. I don't know if she's sleeping or not. Worst case scenario, I'll make sure you get it on the next stream if she is currently in the EPPP direction. But I hear the TV in the other room, so there's a good chance she's sawing loggies. Or at the very least, not paying attention because, well, same reason I don't listen to her chat most of the time. We talk to each other all day. We work from home in the same room. We see each other for a few minutes a day. Hearing the other one just simply talking for 4 hours straight, yeah, we'd probably want to kill each other. Ew, meow. No yawn, not late enough. Still early. More awake.
Eepy Caddie.
Usually. That's my common MO. I'm usually eepy.
I could go for some cuddles.
Aww. Did you need cuddles, kid?
I always prefer cuddles if I'm eeping.
Yee, me too. Meow to the meow.
But, I mean, because of how I am, like, I can't, like, keep cuddling while I sleep because any subtle movement of the other person wakes me. But, like, still even just sleeping beside them is nice.
Same. Very same. Anything could happen not touching my body in or around my room. Cars can run into each other like 20 feet from where my head is. I will not wake up.
Yeah.
And
as soon as like I'm holding you and you move just the slightest bit, wake up.
Or even you're just holding my paw as we're sleeping, and all of a sudden in your sleep you grip tighter. I'm awake. Every time. Aww, pets. Thank you, Phantom. I love her icons. Emotes. All right, I'm still old. I'm bad with words. I'm bad with all these newfangled youngin' words like emotes. I'm still not good at that.
No.
Back in my day, we called those icons. And eventually emojis. Now they're emotes or something. I don't know.
When rap wasn't.
I remember when rap was kind of new sounding. I don't know if it was new when I remember it, but I remember when it just all of a sudden became a thing in the 80s.
Oh yeah. There was like at one point, like David Bowie like advocated for, such music to be played on MTV
Ah,
while being interviewed on MTV.
wow.
This outright called them out for it right during the interview.
There's enough different kinds of music. Enjoy them. And thank you, Krista, for the hearts. That was cute. Meow.
Because Crystal is cute.
Yeah. And hug a plush. I'm guessing you wish to be the plush.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. I hug a plush for chat. I'm hugging this particular plush because it asked for it.
Yes.
Bad girl. Meow to the meowsters. You do know you can get a hug anytime. You don't have to pay for it. You just have to ask. If I've not automatically done it, if you
But
want
that's more
one.
fun.
This is fair. I'm not going to argue with you using your points for that.
It's like how if like in other streams, if they have like the Cult of the Lamb redeems, I'm like, contribute to Cult's Totem. They're not even playing Cult of the Lamb. I'm just contribute to Cult's Totem.
Yeah, I turned
It's
mine.
funny because in one that I'm in, they like you don't like, well, you don't have to do that. I'm like, yes I do.
I
Your
turned
reaction
mine.
makes me have to do it.
I turned mine off to keep people from accidentally wasting their points. I feel bad. But
I like intentionally doing it. I like to intentionally spend on send a cult follower message.
stares at the chat. Aw.
It's like, you're not playing Cult of the Lamb? Cool. Send cult follower message.
As well as he's gonna play Cult of the Lamb again. You're gonna add it to her cult, and your followers are gonna say a whole bunch of weird shit.
Probably. And Phantom is staring at you now, chat. Just to let you know, you're being stared at by Phantom. And Silver wants something. Silver, you got it. Who wants a lammy, lammy, lammy? I do, I do. So go out and greet your mammy, mammy, mammy. Hi there, and stomp, stomp, stomp around the daisies. But don't you forget about your baby. Nee. There, you got your labby dads.
This is growing on me.
What, the labby dads?
The avatar itself.
Oh yeah, I don't
have the avatar change.
You can steal it if you want. It's public.
No.
Okay. I share. Eminem, I'm not.
I honestly don't understand why people think I want their avatars. I'm like, no.
Well, you said it was growing on you, so I was just offering in case you wanted it. Also, am I not wearing my cape?
It's because I didn't like it at all initially. I was like, this does not appeal to me.
Boop. Clothing. Cape. Oh, it was clicked to be on, but that turns it off. There we go. That's better.
Growing on me doesn't have to mean that I want it.
Emmy says, I'm not getting on VerChat tonight. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. You get some EPs there, Eminem. And yes, that's Crystal Lugia.
3 to 4. I'm always running 3 to 4 hours sleep because I take 2 naps during the day.
I can't do that. Nighttime.
I'm running 3 to 4 hours, and then I'm awake for a while, and then I get another 3 to 4 hours, and I'm awake for like, in other words, I'm getting like a full like 7 to 8 hours of sleep, just split across 2 times.
I get like 7 at night, and I usually get at least an hour of nap during the day somewhere. I may go up to bed at 12:30, but I'm not asleep until usually 1:10. And then the annoying
like being
beep.
up.
Then the annoying beep goes off
I
at
like being up
8:10.
both during the day and night.
Me too. I like the night better. But my body doesn't agree with me on
I
that.
don't like either better. I like them both.
The otter, that is the Phantom Jed that's in chat right now. The person that last talked before you. They are...
Kinky, that is Caddie.
Yeah, that's the dork Caddie.
The cutie dork.
Yep. There would be the cute... I'm sorry. The very nice otter. My apologies. I know you're not a big fan of that word. I try to avoid on people that are not a fan of it. Can just call me Phantom. Excellent. Phantom. Phantom is a lovely
There are
otter.
definitely some people you do not call cute.
Yes, I know a few of
They have their
them.
reasons.
Emmy says,
But there are definitely some where it's like, no, you are definitely cute. You're just denying it for some other reason.
Like a certain little small we all know, who is currently chucking.
Caddie, do you know what that word means? Which word? Don't call me cute. I like it. Well, yes, All Sans does like being called cute. Meow. But
I
this...
used to not like it, and then I got really boring fighting until you said, fuck it, I'm cute.
You're allowed to be cute. But this lovely otter friend joined us whenever Maxie came by and decided to stay with us because they seem nice. And I appreciate that. And I honestly 100% do appreciate you, Phantom, for sticking around. That was really nice of you. The word is dork.
Oh, that doesn't mean what you think it means. That meaning, that kind of other meaning was something people made up just to like, you know, it's one of those they made it up situations.
The word dork meaning the part of a whale's anatomy.
The whale thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was made up.
a lot of...
people just...
Even if words have meanings like that, it doesn't mean that that's the only meaning for a word.
That too.
Think about the word buffalo. You can make a sentence with just the word buffalo, and it actually makes sense.
This is why context matters more than whatever definition you got hung up in your mind.
Absolutely. Emmy says to All Sans, you are too cute for your own good. Well, no. I'd say the value of cuteness is equivalent to what All Sans deserves and should be. And Luella, that would be you, said to All Sans they were cute. And All Sans says, damn right. And Emmy says, yes. Yes to whatever Silver said. What did Silver said?
But don't give up because the music do.
Or was Emmy trying to talk to Crystal? Because that's Crystal. And Silver's roaming around somewhere. Oh, there you are. Welcome back, Hoverbabkin. You're pretty.
I was inside the house and I found the player.
Oh. Well, you're allowed to be wherever you want. I appreciate your existence. Thank you for being wonderful. But yay, we has a silverback.
Yeah.
The gang's all here.
As it currently stands.
At least I was able to behave themselves while I was up making dinner.
This time. I will say, these nights where I've streamed all the way to 11, it's made it harder to get to bed. Because I still have things to do after I get off stream. One of which is upload the video from the stream to YouTube. Sometimes it involves...
the noodles.
Huh? Oh,
Hunt down the noodles.
I haven't even had time to make noodles the last few times because by the time I've gotten out of the kitchen, it's well past 11. And I do need a little time to digest before I go to bed or I'll have a tummy ache. So, even the time it takes to boil water for ramen and then have it in there for up to 5 minutes and then eat it, it'd become too late. That's my bad.
Do what I did.
What?
I wanted to see if I could get closer to that island out there with the two rocks facing each other.
Uh-huh.
And then on my way back, I somehow ended up under the ground.
Nice. There must be a hole in the platform somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually see the hole in the platform over there.
Nice.
And so I
That
accidentally
seems
went
like it's a
inside of
problem.
it. There's actually something over there. The stuff that's that's flowing over us is actually in a cluster over there on that island.
Oh, nice. Meow.
Just like the magic little dot if you look straight up.
Yes, the strange black dot in the dead center of the sky.
Oh, that's what you and Crystal were looking at. I didn't see that before. I was like,
the
why are
sun.
they looking up there?
Yes, the strange black dot.
Full sun.
Won't you
Black
come?
Oh, sun.
It came. It came.
Oh, sun, won't
You,
you
do
come
you even know what that song is
and
about?
wash away.
Probably drugs. Most music that we actually like is somehow about drugs.
Yeah. Well, it's like what has been said about like if like you're so against drugs, how about then you go throw out all that music you like? Because like all the people who made that music really fucking high on drugs.
Yep. Yep. Pretty much everything you like has probably either about drugs or at the very least written while someone was high. Almost all of the good stuff out there. And if you ever watched the Yellow Submarine movie, you would know what a trip is. Because that entire movie is what would look like if you were on a trip.
I
Also,
doubt it.
needles help.
Yeah.
Having done what I've done, I doubt that that's what a trip is like.
Well, that would definitely be a trip. I say that because
Then
whoo.
again, my roommate has done some stuff as well, and she's definitely seen some things.
Eh. Depends on what kind of trip we're talking about. I think that was a mushroom trip.
Yeah, my roommate's done that.
And Allstan says wines and sobriety.
She's on booze
Aww.
everywhere.
I have booze in my house. I'm just too lazy to drink it.
Well, I didn't say that word.
Oh.
I said the one that was 80085.
Oh. Okay. Meow. We do have alcohol in the house, and I am too lazy to drink it. I should. It's one of those things like, I should drink the bad for me thing. I'm like, well, that's okay that I don't. But like, I like it. I just don't have time for it. Like, I don't need to be drunk to do this. I don't need liquid courage to be on here and hang out with you wonderful floofs. Or to talk to all you other lovely floofs that are in text format.
So I'm definitely going to be going through some stuff, and I am going to fucking pack a bowl.
You're allowed. I mean, it's legal up there anyway, so go for it.
Oh yeah, because our country is smart enough to be like, hey, you see this thing that makes sense to be legal everywhere? Yeah, it's going to be legal everywhere. All you can decide is the laws around it.
I've been saying since I was a kid, even while we were getting all the dare and don't do drugs garbage from Reagan and stuff, I was just like, if someone's adult enough, 18, 21, whatever, let them do whatever they want to their body. Just don't let them drive that way and tax the hell out of it.
I will never agree with the weird mentality your country has of you can, be in the military at 18, but you can't drink till you're 21. Like, what? That makes no sense.
You may die for your country, but you're not allowed to have a bud.
Exactly.
Miller Bud. Hey, Silver.
Huh?
Your mic was on and you were making music.
It's that loud.
Yeah. Sober soldier.
Oh, I've been hearing myself through you for a while now.
I would.
Okay,
I don't.
I know what the problem is.
I don't think I could be a soldier and stay sober. That whole. All right, you killed 20 people today. I think I'd want to be drinking after that.
There's a reason. There's a legitimate reason why PTSD is a thing.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my good friends, they've been dealing with PTSD from having been in the military. So,
Yeah, that's definitely a thing. I accidentally ruined my supply, so now out until the 20th, wherein I take advantage of good old-fashioned April 20th. Oh, nice, the 420 sale. Good luck there, all stance. You're almost there. That's only a couple weeks. Meow. Yeah, our country keeps going more and more backwards, and I'm annoyed by it. We don't allow women to have body autonomy in several states now at all.
Yeah.
We regulate whether or not you're allowed to mess your own brain up. It's just like, I don't get it. Why are we going backwards? And they're threatening to...
You see, regulation is not entirely bad because, it does tend to actually, put better health standards on the substances.
Yeah, again, I'm fine with regulation. Regulate it. Don't just make it illegal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When you make it illegal, that's like, now you're now you're just enabling the criminal aspect of it. Isn't that what you're trying to stop?
If it's illegal, you can't regulate the quality of items. Therefore, you cannot maintain what someone's putting in this particular white powder that's not supposed to be in there, or the quality thereof.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
The quality control on milk is insane level of meticulous, whereas the quality control on drugs, none.
Yeah. Our quality control for cannabis is pretty good now that it's legal.
This is fair.
Especially we have a lot of people into cannabis science who actually work behind the scenes and stuff. I mean, I know the customer end is more they only really care is it indica or sativa, but people like me who are indica and sativa are actually really out of date terms, and we know all these terpenes and things, and we're nerds for this stuff.
I'm just happy that before the Supreme Court's had a chance to potentially get rid of the ability for FOPSI and I to stay married, the marriage, whatever it was, act was passed so that I know that I'm always going to be married to my love. Because I do not want that to go away ever.
Yeah. No, same here. Same with me and my husband.
Exactly. I want us to stay married.
My country is that we were that's another of those areas where we're no, this is going to be legal everywhere. You have no choice in that matter.
Hi, little Val.
People don't the lack of freedom up here, but it's like we express it in areas that make sense.
I never thought about Canada having a lack of freedom.
Yeah, we actually have quite a lot of freedom. If for some reason if people like acting like we're not that free, I'm like, huh?
Because their butt hurt.
We just have quite a lot of focus on things like common sense.
Heads up, Valerie. One person in the room does have a play space request. Please do not touch Phantom without consent. Just a heads up. They're a very nice little otter, and I like to make sure everyone is respecting everyone.
Yes.
Understood.
Big bug.
Thank you.
I just do that anyways.
I
That makes
accidentally
sense.
will touch people, not think about it. I'm bad at that.
I mean, notice how like I pulled these out, but I've not really moved. Meanwhile, this one just walks right through them, and I can feel that.
But good evening, little Valerie. It's lovely to see you, little tiny moth. Itty bitty little moth that I have to look way up to see. It's perspective. Little girl. This little one talked to me. I was at work today. I appreciated her interacting with me. Helped my day go better.
Oh, you're welcome. I was not doing anything in school anyway today because I was in a field trip, so I had a bunch of free time. But I mean, I barely charged my phone anyways. So, oh well.
Free time.
Bro, I'm about to have the whole week off next week, except for Monday, because those are PSAT and SAT testing days that I'm already done with all, so...
Excellent. Baby dragon hybrids given all the paws. Thank you for the paws.
Pause. Pause. Pause.
Well, I'm glad you made it through all your tests already, so you don't have to take any of them again.
Tails, actually.
Tails?
Tails? Tail.
Tails.
Tail. Hey. Tails.
Tails.
Respect the choice. Tails.
I like cake.
Tell me something new.
Just say it. I like cake. I'm a cake fan.
Cake.
I love those paw emotes. I agree there, all sense. Those are cute paw emotes there. Let's see. Bring up my diddly-doo so I can actually see who they are. Pikachu Pawsy and Pikachu 4 Beans. I don't know who that is, but... Alex?
I got a
Sure.
story.
You may tell your story.
So anyways, at the field trip today to T-Row Price, which is a really huge organization and stuff like that. That was basically was a career day kind of field trip and stuff. So when we were there, a group of people who worked there kind of made a game for us to do. That was a team-based game.
Oh?
And this is gonna be a good one, but guess what we named our team?
I don't know. What was your team?
And it's a My Little Pony reference team name.
The Wonderbolts?
We named it Team Celeste.
Team Celeste. Nice. So you were Team Sunshine. Well,
Yep, and we won.
I know you are Silver and Crystal's little sunshine, so that tracks.
I'm what?
You are my sunshine.
No, she is your little sunshine.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to anything.
Yes, you weren't paying attention, and you heard your name and did the ADHD thing of where you heard your name and were like, what?
Yes. Valerie is yours and Crystal's little sunshine.
Yes.
See? This all tracks. So you picked the appropriate name for your team. Cute little fluff.
God, I need to go back to watching the whole series of My Little Pony because I'm only at God dang it, silver.
I don't remember where we left off because you didn't want to watch it anymore.
Well, because we had so many options of what to watch next, and we've been going through those. So.
And it wasn't also just that. You just got tired of it because you didn't.
Well,
you
yeah,
told me you didn't want
because
to watch it anymore.
right, because binge watching can be a little boring and
Yeah.
tiring.
But we basically binge watched freaking Ruby. We had fun with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good show.
I love
problem
Ruby
with
so
binge
much.
watching My Little Pony is that I don't want to finish it.
Right. So if you want to continue watching it, we can.
I'm gonna have to go figure out where we left off.
That is true.
I've been
You didn't write it down like I didn't
I
either.
just don't know where.
just start season 5 over again. That'd probably be the easier way to do it.
Well, I mean, technically, the last thing
That's
I remember
one of the easy
is
ways, yeah.
the ponies defeating the
T-Rex,
T-Rex, yeah. T-Rex.
which was the end of season 4.
Right.
The start of
Alex.
season 5 was them having to deal with
Are you enjoying
Starlight
being in my
Glimmer.
ring?
And I know we didn't make it to the end of season 5 because Starlight Glimmer returns at the end of season 5.
Yeah, I remember her being defeated because I think they got their cutie marks back as well.
Yes, they did.
Mm-hmm.
So
Then
we're
she
somewhere in the
returned.
middle. So we're somewhere in between of Starlight Glimmer first appearance and second appearance.
Mm-hmm. And that's right. I also said I did not want to watch the spin-off movies that
No.
they turned human as well.
Oh, sorry.
I
You okay with
love
head
Equestria
pats?
Girls though, but that's fair.
Don't.
Yeah,
Please
I mean,
don't.
in my opinion, they're
You
fine.
did not pass the vibe
movies are
check.
fine, but I'm just like, it just defeats the point of ponies anymore, and it kind of looks weirder than I expected.
Still got all the same characters though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just seeing them transform into humans kind of throws me off. I'm just like, wait, what are we watching again?
I wasn't a big fan of the human-y things either.
Yeah, me either.
They weren't. I watched the first one and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this.
And then
Can I pet the Rena?
It just felt
I
like
can definitely agree to one thing.
it just felt like we made a
Can I
Bratz
boo
TV
you?
show starring the pony people.
Can I boo
booped.
you?
Yes, you can.
Thank you for the
As
hydrate.
Hartwood says, consent is sexy.
And
Yeah, but at some point it becomes too much.
slushy party. Oh, that's what that is. I was trying to figure out what that emote was. It's making little boop. I like those things. Those
There's
are
a
fun.
reasonable amount that you expect people to have, and then there's the amount where some people are like, it is this like way too much for me to fucking remember.
I'm currently
I'm sorry, but I've got way too much going on in my life to remember every single little thing about every person.
I can understand that. I stopped enjoying My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic after season 4. They ruined my boy Tyrek.
You. Also, I do still.
I can
apologize.
understand that.
Sorry, T-Rex was going to
Running out
destroy
for
all of
it's okay.
Equestria. He had to be stopped.
I love you.
Thank you.
I've been thoroughly grinding through Digimon series back to back and enjoying myself. I will admit some of my favorite
That was
things.
fun for
Does that
me
mean you're
binge
going to end up
watching when I was little.
watching my favorite series of Digimon? If you're going to go watching through all of them?
Which one is yours? Was 4, wasn't it?
Uh-huh. I love Digimon Frontier.
It'll get watched in my turn, but I'll probably watch 3 again first before I get to that.
Yeah. I just enjoy watching them in order is part of what I do. If I were to rate how I feel about the entire Digimon series, 4 is my favorite. Digimon Data Squad comes in second, and then it's the first one, the first adventure, the second adventure, And then this goes in 5th place for Digimon Tamers, but I did watch the extra last series, and that one just greatly sucks. Because the only Digimon to Digivolve is Shoutmon, and it's not really a Digivolution when it's just more Digimon added onto his own body.
Yeah, I
Not
don't
really
feel.
Digivolution. It was just absolute crap.
It had a full series too. It has like the 50 some episodes, but still,
Yeah, I may have watched it from start to finish, but it is garbage.
it was nowhere near as good. Did you watch the newer stuff with the original Digimon Adventure people? That was the later years things.
I did.
There was like
It was finally nice to see all the other Digimon besides War Greymon and Metal Garurumon go Mega.
heck yeah, that's why I was asking.
Just not a fan of Angelomon's Mega form.
Yeah,
Not a fan of Marine Angemon, but I'm more of a fan of her turning into Ophanimon.
I'm down
Who
for
I believe
this.
should be the real Mega.
But they revealed the whatever it was in the Digimon movie that they made her turn into, and I didn't like that as much. It felt
Oh, what was that one show? I forgot that one show.
I didn't feel like that was as good of a change up. But you know,
What? Between Gatomon's Mega? Which
Yeah.
one do you not like?
the one that was in the one that's a big pink doggy thing.
Yeah, that's Marine Angemon, I believe.
No, Marine Angemon's
Yeah,
the
not a
tiny
fan of
little
that
pink
one.
thing. Marine Angemon's a little itty bitty.
Okay, what? Oh, right.
That was the one that made the
what's
little
the
heart,
Mega?
the heart healing. I forget the name of that one. I mean, it was only on
No, that
screen
is
a couple of
actually,
times.
No, you're right. That is Marine Angemon. Hold on. I'm going to have to Google this. You go back to your chat.
There
I'll
it
get
is.
back to you.
I loved
gonna
Marine
invent the
Angemon.
show.
I'm going to put that one right out there. The cutest, tiniest little mega that was ever on Digimon. Mwah! Heals you.
That thing is adorable. I love her.
Caddie,
Yes, ma'am?
I'm gonna go get some food.
Okay, lovely. You go get some nom-noms. It was nice having you, Ella. I will see you later. You be good. I know you're a bad girl, but be good.
No.
Be good in the way that I think good is. How about that?
Nah.
What, my version of good?
Can I Can I do a hot take real quick? I need to say a hot take.
You may take the hots.
Slugterra was a good show.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, here we go. It's called Magna
Here we
Dramon.
go. It's
Oh.
It's kind of like Pokemon and Digimon, but and instead of Pokemon, they're slugs. And instead of Pokeballs, you shoot them out of a gun to summon them.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Oh.
The high speed would make them transform a little bit, and
Yeah,
they could
definitely.
each one could do different things. It was a good show.
Just save
It's
enough
a great
hots
show.
for the rest
Thank
of
you,
us.
Silver, for knowing that show.
But yeah, the name of the Digimon of Andromon's Mega is Magna Dramon.
That's even a dumb name for what it is.
I mean, it's a pretty cool
Again,
design, though. You
Ophanimon
can't lie
looks
about
so
that.
much
It's a
better.
pretty cool design.
It's cool,
guess-
but it
yeah, I
doesn't
guess
fit
so.
there. It feels like it's wrong.
Especially when
Yeah,
Gachomon
very,
was
very
supposed to be.
true.
Especially when Gachomon evolves into Angelomon, and then you have Patamon who evolves into Angemon, and then their mega forms, and then you have Magna Angemon, and then you have Seraphimon.
Yeah,
It
so
would have been better for Gatomon to become Angelomon and then just go straight to Ophanimon. Forget Magna Dramon.
Yeah.
it makes so much more sense.
I was actually gonna ask who saw the last Digimon movie, Last Evolution.
Yes.
I did not. I did not watch any other
How did you
Digimon
feel
movies
at the
except
end
for the
of it?
first one.
How did it make you feel at the end of it, though?
I were sad.
I was too.
Don't end this.
It's hard to find the other Digimon movies.
After
It's such a good movie, though.
after the end of Adventure 2, leaving that particular Digimon world effectively as an open end, you can have Digimons forever and ever and just grow out to be an adult and your kids will get Digimon too, etc., etc. That was great. And then we had to break it.
Digimon is not a game yet.
Yeah, and then you had to break it. Find
Oh.
out that,
Digimon
like,
has had so many
won't
games
last
since the
forever.
GameCube.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Okay, I'm sorry.
I have
I will
a
say
lot of
this.
So
Digimon
many
games.
Digimon games out there.
I love
The only game I know of Digimon is its own card game.
Agumon's final form that they had in
They're a
that
video
last
game.
battle in the movie.
Yeah.
I think I realized
They had
that
such
now
the
after
best
not
forms
knowing
for
it.
that movie.
It was still good. But I don't like endings. I don't want it to finish. I'm always sad when a series of Digimon ends. They're like, and now we all have to go back and the fun is over. No! Keep your little
Yeah,
friends.
pretty much.
Keep your
I think what made me cry at more at the end is like when both Agumon and Gabumon asked Matt and Tai, "What are you gonna do now?" And then they turn and they're just like gone. I'm like, no, no! Like I legit cried.
Yeah.
It was such a sad moment.
Yeah. Yeah, Digimon likes to pull at our heartstrings, don't they?
They do. They do.
Tell me about the Pokemon series. That's sad as well.
That is.
At the end of every movie or
two
at the end
parts
of
of Pokemon
every
that
TV
Silver has vowed
every
never to watch
season.
again.
Bye-bye.
Right, hon?
Oh, Valerie, I'll give you.
What about Pokemon?
I'm gonna give
There's
you.
2 episodes you'll never watch ever again because of how sad they are.
Yes, hon?
You have 2 pieces of homework of Digimon games to play. Digimon World 3 and Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
Free
Or Pikachu's Goodbye.
For what?
I can't watch Pikachu's
console?
Goodbye.
And Silver said Pikachu's Goodbye as well.
Digimon World 3 was on PlayStation 1. Yeah, if we could keep it down to a dull roar and one conversation or 2 at a time.
Please.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Digimon World 3 was on the PlayStation 1, so you can play it on PlayStation 1, 2, or 3.
Can't do it.
Digimon
Can't do
World
it.
3.
Yep. So that's a PlayStation 1 game. And Digimon Cyber Sleuth, which I believe was on PS... I can't remember if it was on 3 or 4, but it has also been re-released on the Switch with its sequel as well, Cyber Sleuth... I forget
Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
On PlayStation 4.
It was 4? Okay, I couldn't remember where I played. I knew we had it.
I still need.
I'm on my PlayStation. I
If
can
they're
look.
free, because I do own a PlayStation 5, so if they can cross over, then that's fine by me.
That'd probably cover. But it was a really good game. It was a fun one.
Okay,
I still
Cyber
have yet
Sleuth
to
looks
play it, but
like
I
it
want
is a
to.
PS4 game, so I can probably get 4 to 5
Nice.
on the 5 version, so I got you there. And Digimon World 3, that's gonna be a tricky one for me, because since this looks so old and stuff like that, you said it was on the PlayStation 1, then this might not be a possibility, but Cyber Sleuth, definitely I'll get you on that one.
Digimon World 3 was a late game on the PS1, and it's mostly sprite-based. The combat animations are 3D animation, but because the environment where you're running around is sprite-based, it still looks good today, even if it is PS1 graphics.
Oh
Yeah, the
yeah.
one I
Speaking
own
of those
is
old-
next.
speaking of old games
Digimon
like
World
those.
Next Order.
I get to play the creepypasta game and see if there's any creepypastas about Digimon, because if there is, I'm gonna have fun.
Well,
I
have
love me
fun.
some.
there
I
are.
love me creepypastas. I love creepypastas so much.
And then there's
Tell 'em
Digimon
about it.
Survive that I think came out recently.
I didn't
Ooh,
want to play
okay.
that because it
Digimon
had
Survive.
permadeath on everything. And I don't like having
no.
permadeath.
And there's Digimon Next World Order that I have. Next Order.
Don't worry, I already ruined My Little Pony for myself when I
That's it.
saw
Those are the only
the
three on
creepypasta versions.
PlayStation.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
Digimon
If you
has.
wanna play a good My Little Pony game. If you want to play a real good like My Little Pony fan game, you definitely need to try Them's
right.
Fightin' Herds.
That was a good one.
I've heard of that. I can't find a download for it.
I kickstarted on that one.
Yeah,
It's also
it's on
on
Steam.
It's also a
And
playoff
it's
of
on
a game called.
and it's on PS4 as well.
Nice.
Okay.
Does it cost anything?
It was cheap.
Oh yeah, does it?
It's a very cheap like game to get on PS4.
Okay.
And it run on almost
find
anything
out,
computer-wise, because it's definitely not a high-end thing.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard of them's fighting herds.
It's
I wonder if I could stream on like PlayStation.
But also, I'm not very big
Probably?
into side-scrolling fighting games. At most, I'll play Mortal Kombat. But games like that, I really suck at.
I'm
there with
No, I suck at Mortal Kombat too. Don't worry.
Yep.
And
Said she went
also,
to go get food, so she must
Cat?
have gone to go get a pretzel.
Herds. Yes, dear?
She is.
That is one horror game I will. I am planning on
after you're
buying
done
when
with
I
your food,
can.
What game is that?
I'll stop talking.
Shipwreck
Sorry.
64.
Oh. I'm not playing that.
Actually, the only one talking to me, so go ahead.
Yeah, but everyone's talking over me, so I'm not even gonna
Oh.
talk
Oh.
and let everything
Sorry.
finish.
I'll happily back away.
Sorry. I just don't like to be talked over.
No, you're fine.
Because my instincts are gonna kick in, and I'm gonna have to stop talking before I become rude.
Well, go ahead,
It's
little
called having
one.
respect.
I sadly have to head out anyway.
Okay, Alex, thank you for coming. Have a good rest of your night.
Hey.
Have a
Yeah,
good
before I go,
night.
I'm gonna try and give every one of you a hug because everyone needs a
Come
hug.
here.
But do not hug the otter. He specifically requests no hugs.
How dare you? You
There you go.
you adorable little proto.
Alex?
One sec. Yeah.
That's probably your fallback.
Oh, wait, I didn't even turn on
Hello?
your Abby. Sorry, my
Did I
bad.
crash?
You just crashed.
Yep.
Oh
Valerie,
no.
Valerie crashed.
Sorry, Valerie. I hate to tell you.
Oh, no.
You said the words, "Did I just crash?" and then you crashed. That would be the bonus irony of the fun.
No.
You guys have a good night anyway.
Good night, Alex.
My little bug.
The proto was too much for them. Proto-explosion. Points there, Phantom. Points. Toaster implosion.
Yeah, as I was saying, the horror game I plan on playing next is Shipwreck 64.
I don't do horror. I'm not good with that. So that was unexpected. Yeah, Valerie, you specifically.
No, it ain't horror in the sense of scary. It's just it is scary and it's just disturbing too. Like
So Valerie, you specifically said the words "Did I just crash?" right as you crashed. That was so perfectly timed. Unfortunate, but the most perfectly timed ask, "Did I crash?" as you crashed. You got it just under the wire. You go, girl. I don't do horror. I do not. That is not Caddie. That is not Caddie patable.
No. Same.
I only have a few horror-esque items that I like, period, and they're very specific as to why I like them. I like the Alien series because the first one of those I saw was the action one, so I got into it with Aliens before I watched Alien, which was actually a horror movie, and everything else is action horror past that on that series. I think technically Predator is horror because it's a space invader slasher movie kind of thing. I like that. And Hellraiser is 100% because the Cenobites feel they are bringing their victims the ultimate pleasure. They feel in their eyes, they are giving people what they actually want, as opposed to killing them to make them all dead and stuff.
What about
Well, like about Saw movies. He's killing people that kind of deserve it.
The Evil Dead.
Yes, Evil Dead series.
I'm okay with that. I'm neither for nor against it. I never really enjoyed it, but I don't hate it. The majority of old ones are nice, but the new ones are meh. I can feel you there in a lot of ways. Like, I could more sooner watch an earlier Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street or something compared to some of this newer stuff that's all horror. And for all you Saw fans out there, that is right out. I really can't take that kind of weird, gory yuck.
I watched the first Saw and I was like, no.
Yeah, that was me. I watched one of those and I was done on a bun.
My older brother wanted to watch the entire Alien series with me.
Aliens is more...
We only watched the first one.
Who makes horror films about swimming pool and uses jump scares in the trailer? Yeah, it's just, no. But Aliens, I definitely...
I've never seen an...
Yep, go ahead.
I've never seen an Evil Dead movie, but there is a game that I need to get back on my PS4 that is Evil Dead the game, which is fun to play.
Evil Dead was more comedy than it was horror, so you're a lot safer on that. And Alien, the first Alien movie was definitely horror, whereas everything after that was an action movie. As in, like, pew-pew guns more than anything else. It is like, yes, people die, but it was all about the pew-pew guns and pew-pewing the aliens to bits. So...
Well, me and my older brother never made it to the second one, despite that. It's not that I didn't want to watch them, it's that for some reason I just didn't want to spend time with my family.
I know why you didn't.
Yes.
And I won't explain it.
Maybe save it for later.
But
or after stream.
If you are interested in a good movie, I definitely recommend Aliens. If you can find the extended cut as well, because they put back a lot of the missing little story plot bits that made a lot of the stuff make sense. Like why the hell the kid was in the building in the first place. They actually made a reason for that in the extended cut. I'm not spoiling the movie, trust me. That this does not spoil the movie at all. But it's like all of this stuff has a reason.
The crazy thing about the series is, if you want even more full of the entire story of the Alien series, you have to play Alien Isolation after watching the first movie. It's literally part of the story.
Yep, that does cover that all tracks. And now they have even more backstory, kind of, if you call the Prometheus and Alien Covenant officially part of the story. I know some people, arguably debate, no, that's not part, that doesn't fit in the way things are. I'm like, I don't care. I have interesting xenomorphs and things going pew pew. Things going pew pew and boom boom. I'm happier. Heck, I even enjoyed the Alien versus Predator movies. Like, oh, those are horrible.
Those are fun to watch because I enjoy movies where two iconic characters are going to clash with each other.
Again, there's a lot of pew pew, a lot of weird train wreck, and a lot of things go blow up.
Which is...
How can you not love that?
Like Freddy versus Jason.
I don't remember if it was the 4th or 5th of the Hellraiser movies where they were in space. And they made a giant space cube to trap the Cenobites in space. Why not? We need this in our lives. I have weird tastes. But I have very limited horror. I will definitely put that out there. Those are the only ones that get really classified as horror that are things I aim to like. Now, monster movies I would not put in the horror genre, like Interview with the Vampire, Queen of the Dead, stuff like that. I don't consider those to be horror movies.
Wait. Was Interview with the Vampire the one with Brad Pitt?
I forget
Queen of
who's
the
in
Dead?
anything. Queen of the Dead was the sequel to Interview with the Vampire.
Oh. I'm about to say,
Well,
did you
well,
mean
dude,
Queen of the Dead? Did you actually mean Queen of the Dead, or did you mean Queen of the Damned?
It might have been. I can't remember names
One
always.
of my favorite movies, horror movies, that ain't really a horror.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot the name of it. Little Shop of Horrors.
That's a comical horror movie, and that one's a guilty pleasure, and is actually sitting on the table right next to me right now on disc. Because I bought it recently. I haven't watched it since I bought it.
Another horror movie I saw with my older brother because he rented the movie on YouTube, so we watched it. The one where I believe the actor is Nicolas Cage, where he doesn't speak throughout the entire movie. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's, but the real horror is Nicolas Cage, that every time the teenagers die, after an animatronic came to life, he comes out from playing his pinball game and beats the crap out of that damn animatronic.
Nice.
Like, okay, where's the horror? The real disaster here is Nicolas Cage anytime he comes out.
I mean, that's just Nicolas Cage.
The bees.
Like, sure, the teenagers died, but then that animatronic gets
Is that
his
the
ass kicked.
weasel one? Is it the weasel one?
I think so. I forgot what it was called, but it was freaking hilarious to always have it be that way.
Wally's something.
I never.
Wally's World?
There.
Yeah,
You're
no,
not
go
totally
totally
obscure. Phantom understood what you were talking about. Congratulations, you're unloaded the world.
It's still like, yeah, it's just crazy. The real danger here is Nicolas Cage. It was a good movie.
I didn't
Yeah,
hate.
Interview with the Vampire is what I was thinking of.
Okay. Interview with the Vampire was a really good movie. It was a very well-made movie.
It was kind of campy.
And then Queen of the Damned was good up until the point where the actress playing the evil queen died halfway through filming, which is why the movie was chopped up as much as it was.
Well, that's going to cause an issue.
Yeah. Now, it wasn't like The Crow kind of died in the middle of filming the movie. She died of regular stuff. But it's like, this is inconvenient.
Should he have died after the movie? God.
I mean, I believe we were supposed to have another Black Panther movie with the first Black Panther starring in it, but unfortunately, he died.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah, he was young. He was like in his 40s. And it's like,
Not even, I think.
that's even worse. It was way too young. That's definitely, that was someone got taken from us before his time. He seemed like such a nice guy in and out of movie making, too. Willy's Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. There's your name. Willy's Wonderland. Silver left us.
That name just
She's not
sounds
hearing it.
disturbing.
We'll repeat it to her constantly when she gets back to her desk.
Well, it's too bad there's no items in here to stack around her.
That's what they like to do to me a lot.
No, I usually do it to people who are AFK.
Yeah, see, that one did to me. Was it your stream or was it Foxy's stream?
It was
Probably
Foxy.
Fopsy's stream. It was Fopsy's stream.
We were in that Valentine's world that had a bunch of stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was on my birthday.
Oh, it wasn't a birthday world, it was Foxy's.
E.
Where I stacked pretty much everything in the world on Nepal.
I'm okay with this. She probably deserved it.
Actually.
I think I still have the screenshots of it.
Meow. Meh. Well, there.
It was Foxy's, because I remember Foxy's encouraging me to do it.
Well, of course she would. She likes chaos.
Sounds like her.
Sounds like her.
There's so many movies because the primary actor has died, they may or may not make more of, and that does bum me out in certain ways. Then again, it is possible to recast, and I have definitely seen other actors playing different parts and sometimes improving on it. Venom was
I just realized a horrific idea they could possibly pull off.
What?
AI.
Yeah, we've already done that enough times. But I liked...
AI characters back from the dead.
They have done that to fill in blanks or do some carryovers and stuff, and I'm okay with that. It's if you try and make a full-on character. Star Wars did that several times. There's a lot of AI doing stuff. There is. Peter Cushing. If I have enough people that didn't realize he was not actually in Rogue One.
Yeah, that was impressive.
I could tell.
Didn't they do the same to Princess Organa?
Yeah, Carrie Fisher. Because they had young Carrie Fisher playing Leia in that movie, but that one, it felt like she almost felt like she was, a floating box in her space. It felt like it was moving. It didn't feel quite right. She always just felt a little off.
And wasn't one of the Imperial officers also AI generated?
That would be Grand Moff Tarkin, Peter Cushing.
Yeah, I thought his was actually pretty well done.
It was. That was scary good. Then we had in The Mandalorian. In The Mandalorian.
Oh, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
In The Mandalorian, we had early on we had Luke Skywalker in the end of the second season come in, and we had a fan who was mad at how bad it was. It was almost as bad as the Leia was in Rogue One. So that fan got in touch with Disney, told them how much better he could do it, got hired, did a better job with it. Mark Hamill got on with it for the later stuff that was technically in the middle of Boba Fett, involving that same plot line. And then we had better CGI Mark Hamill young as Luke Skywalker, shortly thereafter Return of the Jedi theory. That was good. But in this case, the actor was still part of it.
Learned. Rick May, the voice actor of Soldier of TF2, he voiced both Peppy Hare and Andros from Star Fox 64.
Nice.
And a lot of characters from the Humongous games.
Huh. I'm okay with this.
Like the Humongous kids learning games. Like Freddy Fish and that.
Caddie,
Yes, ma'am?
as a note, it is almost 10:30 your time.
Yeah, it is. That means I should probably wrap it
Talk to you
up.
later.
Yeah, because I'm going to forget if I don't. All right.
You're lucky you have us here to remind you to get off and go get food or do whatever else you need to do and then go to bed.
Yeah, I do. And I know who I want to raid, assuming they're not about to end themselves. I'ma check. Because I'm smart like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a plan. I have a plan.
There goes my plan. It didn't work. I'm sorry. It just works.
The sad news is they were currently on a BRB screen right as I went to their stream. I'm like... Also, then it went locky uppy. Nope, they signed off. Never mind. All right, well, I'm not going to that person. I was, but he just signed off. I refreshed and he died. Is he actually dead, or is he, like, broken for a second? Oh, he's still up? I just refreshed and I get he's not on screen.
Oh, would that be an issue?
Yeah, I got stream offline now. Oh, his computer went. Oh, that would make sense. Okay, so broken, not...
Oh, that's who you were planning to raid. You were
Yes.
planning to raid Maxi.
Well, he came in and invaded us and was being nice and gave me entertainment. Well, I'm going to give him a few moments, and then I'll see if he comes back.
Yep.
And thank you for shouting out our
Says he should be
Discord
back
and
in a little
YouTube.
You're welcome.
Yay! I'll be patient.
Well,
RCS program streamer says, hello. Hear you dance in a bikini. Right now I'm wearing...
I think this person forgot the T.
I don't dance in a bikini. Currently I'm wearing... Huh?
Said none of us do.
Yeah, I don't dance. I'm not much of a dance. If you
danced earlier,
if you like a
but not in a
suggestion,
bikini.
Snow is streaming. Yeah, she was on my list, but I did want to go to this one person because they were really nice and came and entertained me in person while streaming, and I'm just seeing if his computer is going to come back.
Whole person wants bikini. We'll have a bikini on this.
Binkini. You look cute in a binkini. A binkini.
Just want to see you touch the ground. Don't be shy, girl. Go bonanza. Shake
Nepal Bush has been following for 1 year, 2 months, 30 days, and 1 hour. How does that not turn into 3 months?
Bikini.
And Professor Lust has been following for 9 months. Wow. Well, thank you for following that long. And whatever you do, don't look at my Twitch icon. Okay. I'm going to give him just a little bit longer because I don't want to stay on too much longer.
2 days? That's it? Really?
So much has happened since then.
Dot. That's a lot of doddles. Followage. All Stance has been here for 9 months, 26 days. Thank you, All Bunny. Professor Lust, I am presuming. Yes.
Oh, longer than I thought.
2 months, 10 days, and 2 hours. Yay.
So much has happened in that time.
3 months, 2 days, and
Such is
1
my
hour.
life. People are like, it's such a short time. I'm like, but I'm like, so much has happened. I'm like, yes, that's how it goes for me.
It is amazing how much happens in a short time, or how nothing happens in a long time.
I very much learned early on that I was going to always be the kind of person who would like move fast in certain ways, and so I had to learn how to live with it, and with no one to teach me or guide me, even because like everyone kept saying, "You can't do that. You can't be that way."
Wait, I just realized something.
Fuck you.
You're crazy.
You have yet to be tickled.
I have not, and that's because Fopsy is not. Fopsy either asleep or not paying attention, and that's okay. I will make sure Commander gets his pay-up-ins on the next stream. We will make sure that gets taken care of one way or the other. He knows I do not stiff him on his tickling. I may be slow, but it has to do with whether or not Flopsy's actually awake.
Phantom said something.
He's back. Excellent. Perfect. All right. Refresh.
You have your raid target.
Target acquired.
Load the guns.
Good enough. He's starting now. Anyway, well, then we'll go with the goodbye part here. But I definitely want to thank you all for spending time with me and keeping me company and talking with me and for doing subscriptions and stuff and helping me pay for important things like computer hardware to make this work better. Even just being here does help a lot. For all of you that don't understand that, I definitely note the money I get from my ads, and it really does actually make a difference. So you may not,
because we love you.
You may not think sitting through those dumb ads is doing anything, but I promise it really does help some of us. Subscribing's better, mind you. I certainly don't complain because I make a lot more off a subscription than an ads from someone. Yes, ma'am?
You're cute.
You're cute. You're pretty.
No.
You're both cute.
No. Wow, I'll be wagging and loving at
No,
me.
this one's cute.
Yes. Cute.
Come on, Max. He gets it. There we go. He
Sweetheart.
finally got out of the starting screen. Good. I didn't want to raid when he was not that. Okay, starting process. Of course,
Denying it is always a multiplier.
Nepal put up our Discord and YouTube channel. If you are capable, if you're capable, I would definitely appreciate if you could follow my YouTube. The subscribe there is free, and I am getting really close to being able to monetize there. I think I need about 120 more followers. Cost you nothing, and you can watch 1,100 plus videos on there from me. So there's that. I stream here every Monday, currently Monday, Wednesday, and at least temporarily Friday from 7 to 10 Eastern. So you can come back here, see me, chat with me, and whatever of my crazy friends happen to show up each time. So a lot of times people like Crystal and Silver and Nepal and Luella show up. And whoever else happens to be here, like Phantom came today. And I appreciate that. And you're all amazing. You're all great beans. And I'm going to send you off to Maxie, who is a very energetic cutie pie. Give him all the love. Tell him Caddie sent you. And I'll see y'all again on... Today's Wednesday, right? I'll see y'all Friday. Bye. Beep whoop.
Bye.
That's a line from Final Fantasy VIII.
They're unmuted.
I was legit
Now, is the
about to
stream
join
actually
you,
ended?
Cad. What are you doing? Free! I wanted to join you.
Am I allowed to breach TOS?
Hi, Cad. How is your stream? I was legit going to join you, have the hangouts and stuff. Nani, how are you
Your
doing,
timing was
readers?
perfect.
Welcome. My name is Maximo. I'm your variety Baka streamer. I hope you enjoy your stay here and you enjoyed Cad the cutie.
Not nearly as
Thank you,
cool
Phantom,
as,
for the shouty. I appreciate it.
Crashed, so I had to restart
Cool
it, but
Joel
damn it,
earlier.
just raided. What the hell, Cad? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, cutie.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah.
Good girl.
Yeah, I definitely got to. Is the stream actually over?
Yes. Oh, hold on. Let me check. Did I actually hit the button?
Yeah.
Because I'm bad at that.
Am I allowed to breach TOS?